Ah. Hey guys, welcome in. Hey. How's everybody doing? I'm not sure how many people will be seeing this live. Hey, Christina. Hey, Divine. Hey, Wendell. One of my top commenters. I appreciate you. How's everybody getting on? Watching me from Ghana. Hey, Ghana. Hey, Philip. Thank you, Divine Felon. Hey, Alex. Long time no see. I hope you're okay. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate you. So I had some time today and I thought, let me hop on live because it's been a long time. So for those of you who can't stick around, the timestamps will be available after the live. Great. Good stuff. I'm well, thank you. I'm very well. I'm happy that it's Friday. I really am happy that it's Friday. Why are you so excited? Oh, that's a nice feeling to have. So guys, I've not been live in so long, and I tend to find that when I go live, okay, Alex, don't work too hard, work hard enough. I tend to find that when I go live and when I do all signs, I get so drained energetically. So it's probably the reason as to why I only do it every so often. Grand Rising, Marquise. It's lovely to see you guys. As you enter the room, please drop a like. Get this live circulating so the messages reach who they need to reach. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so we're going to run from Aries all the way down to Pisces. In this reading, we are going to be looking at the person on your mind right now. This could be anybody, okay? I'm very well, Marquise. Thank you for being here. Shouts out to my members. Those of you who are interested in joining the members, the link will be in the description box. I believe it's in the about section of my channel as well. Hi, Stellium. All right, so let's get into this. I'm going to grab a couple more decks as well. What's everybody up to? I don't know if I've been live this early. I miss you too, Kim. All right, so let's get into this. This is going to be about the person on your mind. Timestamps will be available. I will be taking timestamps throughout, okay? Only take what resonates, guys. Only take what resonates. Interior decorating. Oh, invite me, please. First of all, can you guys hear me okay? What is the sound like? I have a new microphone, which I've clipped onto me. So let me know if anything goes wrong with the sound. I'm trialing this right now. So hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. All right, let's get into this. Great sound. Good. All right. Amazing. Sound is perfect. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, let's get started. My cards are shuffled. I'm ready to read. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy weekend, everybody. Happy weekend. If you can hear tractors, I'm talking like I live on a farm. If you can hear trucks and construction, I've said it in every single one of my readings lately, because literally next to my house is a complete building site, because they're renovating the buildings next to me, and it's been a constant thing of noise during the day. So unfortunately during the days when I do my readings as well, so not ideal, but we work with it. So if you can hear any bibbing and any stuff, any workmen shouting amongst themselves, nothing crazy going on, there's just a building site literally over there. Okay, all right guys, Aries, let's get into this. The person on your mind, Aries. Only take what resonates. What's going on with the person on Aries' mind at this time? This could be anybody, lover, friend, foe, family member, anything in between, associate, colleague. So bear that in mind. I don't control the messages. Whatever comes out in the cards comes out. This could be a friend for some of you. We've got the Two of Wheels. We have, thank you, Stellium. Oh, don't make me blush. It's too early to blush. Three of Cups, the Two of Wheels, the Three of Swords in the reverse, and the Page of Wheels. This could be somebody who owes you an apology. This could be an earth sign. I'm seeing earth sign strong, possibly an earth sign friend. Tell me about the Three of Cups. The Ten of Wands. The Chariot card. Yeah, definitely could be an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus who could be strongly in your energy. This person's coming in towards you. They may be a little bit cautious. I see somebody dragging their feet coming in towards you, but they are coming. They're walking in your direction. They're coming towards you. If you fell out with somebody here, I definitely feel like somebody may have an apology for you. What do they want to say? What do they want with Aries? What do they want with Aries? The Eight of Wheels, to figure something out. They may want to collaborate with you, work with you, or work on something. They've been doing a lot of thinking. If this is a Virgo, this could definitely be a Virgo who feels like they missed out on an opportunity. Now, an opportunity doesn't necessarily have to mean a love option or a love situation, but they may feel like maybe they didn't invest in the past, or there was a missed opportunity. Definitely with the Devil, this person could have been going through some stuff. Maybe they are cycling through some sort of karma in their life. This could be down to a romantic relationship that they have going on for them. Okay, this is not going to resonate for all of you, but for some of you, if you did have a friend who could have interfered in some sort of connection that you had with someone, however deep that connection got, whether this was something that didn't get off the ground between you and someone, there could have been an interception of a relationship, or them getting too heavily involved with you and your person, or you and someone who you had some sort of interest in romantically. This could definitely be somebody who is getting karma for that. And this could also be somebody who wants to talk things out with you, especially if something got very messy here. Something became messy between you and a person, and I definitely feel like there is a shift going on where someone may want to make something right towards you, with you. How do you feel about this person, Aries? Six of Wands. Five of Swords. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Cups. The Star. You could feel like you've kind of already moved on from this. Maybe you found an element of peace. When you think about this person, maybe it does trigger you somewhat at times. But overall, it's kind of like the energy of you do you, I do me. It's kind of looking like that to me. I feel like you would be, for some of you, you kind of have the energy towards this person as if, how can I explain this? Like, Four of Swords. I knew you would see the error of your ways. Does that make sense? I knew you would see the error of your ways. And that could bring you some sort of satisfaction in some way. So be careful of that energy, because I definitely feel like someone is cycling through some sort of karma. Maybe you're happy about that. Five of Cups. Yeah, they've definitely received consequences of their actions, and they're regretting how they did you, how they moved with you in a situation. If this is a friend, somebody knows that they weren't loyal to you, okay, in some way, shape or form. And with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you do have somebody here wanting to bring back the love into a situation between you and them. Intentions. The Fool card. Ace of Cups. Intentions. Seven of Wheels. Reinvest in the love between the two of you. Platonic love, romantic love, anything in between, whatever dynamic you had with this person. But it's definitely kind of giving friend energy, or someone who you was very closely intertwined with at one point. For some of you, this is same sex, but don't take it if that's not relevant to you. If it's a friend, it could well be same sex for you, okay? Something became very messy between you and a person, and you may have had to have kind of let this go. I do feel like this person could be coming towards you. One more for that. Yeah, Six of Cups. They missed the bond that you had with them, okay? Four of Cups. Yeah. Somebody regrets disappointing you, Aries. Interesting. Hey, user. I don't know your name, but I always recognize that you say hi to me. User 5 some. I hate when YouTube just give that weird sort of string of letters and numbers and you can't see the person's name. Hi, Andrea. Thank you. All right. Moving on. Taurus, the person on your mind. Hi, Garfield. Hey, guys. What's going on for the person on Taurian's mind? Taurus, my Taurians. What's going on? What's going on between you and the person on your mind? The Two of Swords in the reverse. This person could be resisting talking to you or holding back from you in some sort of way. This is like really wanting to talk to somebody. I'm just getting a lot of resistance on the cards, Taurus. Really wanting to talk to you, but kind of shying away from that at the same time. Who's this person? Page of Swords. This is someone who keeps a very close eye on you, but they may not do very much. Air sign, earth sign. Three of Wands. This could be somebody who distanced from you, but they watch everything that you do. Say you're on social media, they don't miss a post. Say you are, you announce something to do with your business or a life update or whatever have you. They're there. Like, they never miss anything that you post. They're very tapped into your life and what you've got going on. They keep up with you in some way, shape or form. And they could feel like there's a distance that has mounted between the two of you, but they don't do anything about it. This is not someone that you're speaking to, whoever this is. They could be guilty for something, but this is someone who moved away from you. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. They're not doing anything. Earth sign energy. They're not doing anything. Hierophant. The Death card. They could feel like recently you've had some sort of transformation to your status, or there's something here that has changed drastically for a lot of you in your life. This could also be somebody who feels like there's slight intimidation here, especially if they feel like they have not progressed, or they feel like they've kind of been stuck. Or say you knew someone and they were doing certain things when you were connected to them. nothing much may have changed. Maybe they go to the same job, maybe they do the same things, maybe they connect with the same people. There's some sort of stagnancy or the same or continuous of the same that may have changed for you, but it hasn't changed for them. Why are they watching? Temperance, Page of Cups. They have an apology that they haven't brought forth to you. Chariot card in the reverse. All the cards of movement are in the reverse here. All the cards of giving are kind of in the reverse. Now, this is like dancing around with an apology or an olive branch, but not actually bringing it forward. So what's the point of this, Spirit, please? The Tower in the reverse and the Queen of Cups. For some of you, it's a water sign. 8 of Pentacles. Some of you want to work this out with someone. Some of you want this person to come back around. Don't shoot the messenger. Some of you, you would be open to this if this came towards you. Some of you want to fix something with someone with the Judgment card. The 6 of Cups came flipped over. Yeah, the King and the Queen of Cups. You may want to reconcile with someone. Do you know what I'm strongly getting for you, Taurus? I'm strongly getting that somebody may not be able to forgive themselves for something that they've done to you. Does that make sense? So you may be in a place where you've moved past something between you and a person, especially if time has gone by, you've moved on. And you may have always, to some degree, hoped that somebody would reach out to you, reconnect with you in some way, ask you how you're doing, you know, check in on you, but that may not have happened. And I feel like somebody definitely keeps a close eye on you. For some of you, it is a romantic relationship. You could have had a very close bond with this person at one point. You would be open to fixing this. I just kind of feel like someone is staying away from you, and it's down to maybe some sort of deception here. There could have been a lie that was told amongst the family group, and they're kind of stuck to it now. It's like messing something up and then having to kind of stick to that program, or stick to how something is because something went too far or they did too much. And I feel like someone harbors a lot of guilt for that. It's kind of like messing something up and then not knowing what to do with the mess that they caused. Again, you could have moved past that. So you may have forgiven someone to some degree, and maybe you'd hope that you and this person would make up or have some sort of forgiveness between the two of you. But that hasn't seemed to happen. That hasn't seemed to have happened between you and this person. What's going to happen here moving forward? The World card in the reverse. Definitely something that's been undone, or something has not completed between you and a person. Somebody could be stressed out that you are status-wise, progress-wise, money-wise, you are outgrowing them in some sort of way. And this is somebody here who may feel very insecure. This could even be manifesting itself as some sort of anxiety, yes, but envy. This is like admiration turning into envy. 3 of Swords, yeah. It's like with a heavy heart, they're leaving this alone. I don't know what the point of this was. Maybe you needed to know this. But I feel like you've got someone here who kind of is obsessing, fixated on the fact that you are moving on with your life. And one thing about forgiveness, there is a level of forgiveness that needs to happen where it comes to yourself. And say people do you wrong, that forgiveness sometimes is very hard for people to have in themselves, especially if they know that they've stepped wrong with you, or they've betrayed you, or done something here. I don't know whose story this is, but it looks like you would be open to connecting with this person and getting on at least cordial, getting on the same page, or, you know, talking about hashing out what happened in the past. I just kind of feel like someone is drowning in their own unforgiveness of self, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Someone messed up really bad with you, and I just kind of feel like they don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with that. We're moving on to Gemini now. We've just finished Taurus. Is that going to resonate with it? Does that resonate? I feel like this person's on your mind. But you know, I commend you. If that resonates for you, I commend you, Taurus, because I feel like you've got to a spot where you're okay with it. You know, so I feel like generally you're doing very, very well, the Hierophant card, in your own individual life. And you may have definitely moved on, and that's what you need to kind of focus on. Someone else's lack of forgiveness of self, that doesn't fall on your shoulders. So it's kind of giving that energy. Okay. Very specific message. Do check all your placements as well, because you may find that other things resonate more, or it builds a overall picture, a better picture of what's going on. Gemini. All right, let's see. The person on Gemini's mind. Some of you will be, going back to Taurus's reading, some of you would be okay to just make peace with something between you and a person, to not have any bad blood. Some of you want to reconnect with that person because the King and the Queen of Cups came out in the same, to do with how you view the situation. I feel like overall you're quite balanced about it. So even if this is not a full-blown, you want reconciliation, I do feel like you're in a different place than someone else. Someone can't forgive themselves for what they've done. All right, Gemini, let's move on. The person on Gemini's mind, please don't forget to like the video. Please do not forget to like the video. It's been so long since I went live, so I don't know how many people are going to actually see this. Get the likes up, guys. Get the algorithm juices flowing. I have a way with words sometimes. I don't know where I get it from. I think it's the Scorpio in me. The Chariot card and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. For some of you, this is a new person. For some of you, you are dancing with the idea of taking something serious or taking something to the next level, or this is someone in relation to you. I feel like there's a really nice energy around some sort of forward movement that you might be having here. The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Cups. The Three of Wands and the Page of Wands. Have you been in a situation here, Gemini? What's at the bottom of the deck? The Lovers, yeah. Where you've been deciding what to do with someone that you've been considering romantically. That's what this kind of looks like. This is your energy at the bottom of the deck with the Lovers card. It's strongly giving the energy of you wondering whether you need to walk away from something or stick it out. Now, I don't see something detrimental that has happened between you and a person. It's just kind of been up in the air, or you've been deciding, is this going to be something that we take more serious or not? You may have not been dealing with this person quite early on, so this might not be an established relationship right now, but I definitely feel like there's a lot of thoughts around, is this going to be a thing long term? This is like the energy of, are we doing this or are we not? Yes, I love talking to you. Yes, there's a really nice energy around potentially something manifesting between us. But is it going to just stay here, or are we going to take it to the next level? So you could be considering that. There could be a little bit of, I want to say, impatience around whether something is going to kick off between you and a person. And you could be getting into your serious mode where it comes to, okay, what are we doing? Are we investing or are we not? Somebody could be a workaholic here. You may not necessarily like this about this person. Maybe you feel like their attention is too heavily focused on their work and not enough on this connection, whatever that looks like for you. For some of you, it's an earth sign. Somebody could also travel for work, and you may be considering, I don't know if this is long distance for some of you, but there's an energy around someone moving around a lot. And you could be deciding whether this is even going to be able to be manifested because somebody doesn't stay still. You could be this person that does this, whether you travel for work or it's contractual work where you're one place and you're another place and you're another place. But other than that, I see somebody moving around a lot for work. Even if you don't travel for work, there's something here about you either visiting multiple places or you're always on the go. You're always working. You're always working, or someone's always working. The Lovers. The Empress. What's going to happen here? Page of Pentacles. I do feel like you will have a conversation with someone regarding putting in more effort about what's going to be happening, building a bond, maybe dating on a more serious level here with the Nine of Pentacles. You might be making it very clear to somebody that, you know, I'm good on my own, like we can do this, or we don't have to do this. Like it's kind of like a very middle of the road energy where it's like you might be saying to somebody here, Gemini, that I'm actually okay. Somebody could see this about you as well, that I'm okay. I'm quite stable, like I'm self-sufficient, like bachelor energy, bachelorette energy, man, woman, whoever you are. And there's an energy here about someone realizing that you could leave this alone, you know, especially if you establish that you're wasting your time. So I see a make it or break it conversation might be happening between you and a person. And again, this looks like an energy of them being on your mind because you don't really know what the direction of this is. Although there's a positive energy around there being something more solid, you could be getting very serious about, okay, can we talk about it? Are we going to do this or not? Are you willing to invest? Are you willing to logistically move things around to make time for this? Because I am. So that looks like what this is that's happening here with the World. The Four of Wands. Yeah. Are we taking this to the next level? You want answers from someone, or someone wants answers from you. And I feel like the bond is going to change between you and a person because you're going to give this a go. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Someone does not want to let this go. Whoever you're dealing with, they may be getting worried that you could be considering letting them go. They definitely feel that. If that's resonating for you, where you're like, what are we doing? Like they're feeling that energy from you. They're definitely feeling that energy from you. They don't want you to close off to them. They don't want you to deem them as someone that you need to move on from or walk away from. With the Eight of Pentacles, this is putting in the work. And I definitely feel like someone wants to actually establish more with you. So if that's resonating for you, there's a new person. Three of Pentacles, yeah. And you're dealing with somebody who, you know, it's reasonably new. Maybe you haven't full-blown relationship with this person yet, or it's in the beginning stages. I do feel like someone is willing to work with you, move things around in their life. So keep an eye on that. I feel like there is a conversation that could be coming about between you and a person regarding the direction of a relationship. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be happy with the outcome. The Nine of Cups. This is what you've been waiting for. You don't have to wait anymore to understand what's going on between you and a person. This looks like that limbo period where it's like, okay, well, what are we doing? We've been dating for a while. I think about you all the time. We speak a lot. There's a really nice energy between the two of us. I really want to give this a go. What is going on? How do you feel? It's that conversation. I see you sitting down and having a conversation to figure out the direction of something, okay? Because you might feel like something's going stagnant, or you feel stagnant with someone, okay? All right, let's move on. Can you still hear me okay, guys? I'm testing out my new mic. Let me know in the comments how it sounds. Cancer. I was going to stick to 2 decks, and I'm just picking up decks like it's just sweets. I'm good. Fantastic. He's got a VW camper van. Perfect. Amazing. Thank you. Clarity. Good. I've been meaning to get a mic like this for a while, and I finally did it. So I don't sound so far away. All right, Cancer, the person on your mind, what's going on? Hope you guys are doing well. The Lovers in the reverse and the Three of Coins in the reverse. So something isn't working. A relationship is not working. You could be deciding as to whether to leave something alone. You could be at the brink of a breakup with someone, or this is a breakup that's already happened, or someone's going for a breakup. The Three of Swords. What's going on? Cancer, what's happening? Are you heartbroken over someone, or you're heartbroken over a breakup but you still think about them? Could be with a Gemini. Justice and the High Priestess. King of Cups. Nine of Swords. Could be with a water sign, a Scorpio. Okay, so you have put yourself where you need to go. You have someone here who wants to heal something with another person, and they're worried that they won't accept their cut. Then you've got someone else who feels like it's fair to give someone silent treatment or not speak to them. That this person could be secretly hurting behind the scenes, or they're heartbroken in some sort of way. There is a strong energy of a disconnect. But two people not speaking to one another, or one person refusing to speak to another person. This could be a Scorpio, an Aquarius for some of you, and there's someone very worried that they're not going to be able to make something right with you, or the other way around. Put yourself where you need to go. Queen of Pentacles, the World, the Knight of Coins. There's also an energy of someone thinking that another person is going elsewhere to invest elsewhere as well, whether this person is already in this feminine's life, or masculine but feminine is what this is giving more so. And if they're going to be left out in the cold. The Devil in the reverse. Is this Cancer that feels this way? Three of Cups in the reverse. Does this person have another person? Hermit. The Page of Wands and yeah. All right. There's an energy of you detaching from potentially a third-party situation where you could have realized that there was messages being sent between your person or someone who you was involved with and someone else. You're hurt about this. So you're actually hurt that a connection didn't actually manifest or continue with someone. But it's almost like, well, I need to stop talking to you and I need to disconnect then. So it's kind of like, I know that you're involved with someone else, or I've seen messages from someone else. You could have seen messages here, messages that someone was trying to hide or throw you off scent in some way. Scorpio, Aquarius, or Virgo is very strong with that energy. And now someone's worried about what you found out about who they were speaking to, what they've been doing behind the scenes. This could be like flirting, it's kind of like the energy of someone, you know, like people have different perceptions of what cheating is, right? So some people might say if it is intimate, like if you use your body and someone else's body, and I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know why I said it like that. If like two bodies come together and they do, that's cheating. Some people say if you're flirting with someone, I regard that as cheating. If you know, are liking other people that you would desire on, work with me here, guys. Liking people's photographs, pictures. I say photographs. Oh my gosh, showing my age on Instagram or places like that. That's cheating. That's crossing a line. If you kiss someone, that's, you know, there's been a line that has been crossed, and someone could have hid some information knowing that it was a deal breaker for you. And you are like, nope, I'm not going to do this. It hurts, but it is what it is. And it really is looking like someone could have hid something from you that they wish they would have just been a little bit more open with, or not done in the first place, especially because they know that it's a deal breaker for you. Whoever this is, you might be moving away from. Yeah, but they still view you as a counterpart. That's the thing. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. That's you. you're moving away from this person, potentially looking at other suitors here, and they know that there's a potential that they could lose you to this. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to be left out in the cold. From the Empress. Who played with the Empress? The Moon. Yeah, something was hidden. I don't know what messages that they were doing, some smexing. I don't know what they were doing. They were doing something. They were messaging someone. They were flirting with someone. This was hidden. They didn't want you to see this. They didn't want you to see this at all. So wherever you are on this, I'm blocking him right now. And I'm a Scorpio moon. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Scorpio energy is here. Yeah. Whatever this was, they didn't want you to see it. And now someone's worried that they've lost someone for good. Yeah, Page of Cups. They could feel like you're entertaining other options. Timelines are a thing. Knight of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. And the Fool. Yeah, you want to go elsewhere and put energy into other things. Are they going to take any action? 9 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. If you can hear that noise outside that's grating on me, I'm sorry. It's irritating me, guys. I was going to get some earplugs, you know. I saw them in the store and I was like, no, Sophie, it's not that deep. You don't need earplugs. But I'm telling you, like, listening to construction every day is so difficult. Sometimes it is. The Sun, especially because I like peace and quiet a lot of the time. Ace of Wands. You've got someone here making themselves, making an appearance. If you've blocked them, this person is looking for another means to reach out. Page of Swords is here. They're really wanting to get a message to you, or adamant that they want you to listen to them. This is definitely someone who's trying to prove themselves to you, trying to explain something even, and they want to restart something. 5 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles. I'm sorry for giving my energy elsewhere. I'm sorry for putting you in this energy of mental conflict over me. I'm sorry for making the decisions that I made, Cancer. I'm really sorry. With the Temperance, can we make it right? Can we make it right? And this other person that they were hiding, Queen of Swords, the thing that they were hiding, King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, someone was deceptive. Whoever they were talking to, this is conversation. Some sort of option and conversation that was happening that they were holding back from you. And you could have been committed to this person, but they were keeping secrets from you. Commitment can't work if there's hidden things in the background. The only thing you should be hiding is if you're throwing me a surprise party and you want to get me something nice and you don't want my nosy self to find out before time, and then you reveal it to me. Don't be having side conversations on the side, knowing it's a deal breaker, and then trying to think that I'm going to be okay with that. That's just me. I don't know. Someone knows how you feel about something and they were doing it anyway, but you found something out and now you don't trust them. They will attempt to come back in. They could also attempt to sleep with you. Yeah. 6 of Cups, Ace of Swords. They're going to talk some sort of, they're going to try and confess something that was going down in the past. And to be honest, you might not want to hear it. You might not want to hear it. Leo, let's move on. All right. Have I done Gemini? Yes, I did Gemini. The timestamp is here, but you can rewind, I think, if you want to. I stayed too long, so I let him dysregulate my nervous system. I get it. I need peace. I'm telling you, a dysregulated nervous system will have you feeling all sorts. Life gets thrown off. Stuff gets thrown off. You can't function. You can't focus. It's important to have peace in your life. It can have an effect on so many other things that you do, especially when it comes to a romantic relationship. You know, you got to be so careful what you put up with and what you tolerate, because sometimes it's like, yeah, it's not really worth the stress. It's a sacrifice. And if you're sacrificing yourself and how you feel, if you're always in survival mode, like, it's not worth it. It's too expensive. It costs too much. Costs too much. All right. Leo, let's move on. Don't forget to like the video, guys. The Queen of Wands, the person on your mind, Leo. Some of you are dealing with a fellow fire sign. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The Empress in the reverse. Someone could have recently fell out with a mother figure. You could, yeah, you could have fallen out with your mom, or someone has. You don't agree with something that's been going on in the family. You're not willing to put up with something. You could be standing on your own at this time, Leo. This could be that you are standing up for yourself. You're speaking up for yourself. You're taking action. And it's like the energy of being very intentional about standing up and speaking up for something that you don't agree with. Again, this could be something that's going on in a family dynamic or with a mother figure. Yeah, you and someone could have fallen out more recently. The Eight of Cups. The Nut. Yeah, I see you on your own over here. I see you on your own. I see you walking away to be an individual apart from a group. The Nine of Swords. The Three of Wands. You might be wondering if your distance or your absence is affecting someone. It is. It is. If this is not a mum, this could be somebody who you have kids with. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. You've got someone here also in their ego. This is like someone thinking that it's okay for them to kind of not reach out to you. They don't want to make something right. They're quite happy to kind of sit in their corner and not really make any moves to reconnect or to hash something out with you. How do you feel about this person? For some of you, it's a feminine energy that you're dealing with. Six of Pentacles. How do you feel? Five of Pentacles. You could have felt that something was leaving you short. Now, this could be about finances. Maybe you feel like something was one-sided. Maybe you was paying everything, someone wasn't. Or you could have been footing the bill or picking up the tab for someone else. And you may have felt like you were going broke, or you were at a loss, a shortfall, because of what you was giving and they weren't paying you back or giving something from their end. So it's like, until something is fair, you could be very willing to work something out with someone, but until something is fair and balanced, you're okay to leave this out in the cold because you feel like reconnecting with this dynamic, this person. If it's a group, it could be a group of people connected to someone who you've fallen out with. You're not willing to sacrifice yourself or reconnect with someone if it's not going to be more balanced and fair for the both of you. So there's definitely an energy of you being standing on business where it comes to walking away and staying gone. You could be by yourself at this time. Okay. Eight of Swords. Nine of Wands. The Five of Cups. The energy of stubbornness that has come over someone, that will start to grate on someone and weigh on someone, because they're going to feel guilty. They're going to start to see something from your perspective. And I don't know if somebody expected you to kind of come in and, you know, juggle and do all of that and make something right. And maybe you was a fixer in the past with someone and you're not going to be doing that. There's someone here who's not willing to do that again. So therefore, it's like, okay, well, I'm willing to stand in my corner if that person isn't going to meet me halfway. So this looks like a standoff or a stalemate, but this is somebody now who's going to be thinking, oh, well, Leo hasn't come towards me. Leo hasn't attempted to make something right. So now I'm starting to think about Leo's point of view. I'm starting to think about the position that I might have had Leo in, where it comes to being conflicted or feeling restricted or stuck in some sort of way, especially if this was about give or take, or you being expected to put up with some sort of dysfunction in a scenario. Okay. Any action? The Hermit. The Seven of Cups. Someone could have been turning a blind eye, especially where it comes to working with you in a better way or being more effective about how something was balanced out in the past. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Swords. There's also an energy here of someone saving face for other people. So it could be that other people are impacting this person's actions where it comes to being fair and working with you in a better way. And that could be the deal breaker for you. Where's Leo? Six of Wands. Crown of Cups. You're very conflicted, Leo, at this time, because I feel like you've got a lot of love and regard for someone, especially if this is a parent. You could be a masculine Leo that I'm talking to, or it could be in regards to a parental figure, whether that's mum or father. But you're upset with someone. You could be harboring resentment for someone under the surface, and you don't want to put up with something here. You could also feel like there's no telling someone, like no matter how much you speak or how much you try to like two-step around something, someone will not change. Justice in the reverse, and it will never be fair to you. It's quite sad. So until then, you're going to be a free spirit and do your own thing. Hangman. This is like loving someone from a distance and realizing that nostalgia doesn't hold weight when someone is not being treated fairly in a situation. So because you could feel like something is very unbalanced, and it's like no amount of time that you've known someone is going to aid. Finally, that noise has stopped. No amount of time that you've known someone, you might really, really want something to stop, is going to make up for unfair treatment, you know. And I feel like that's the place that you're at, especially if this is to do with family bonds, family ties, a parent of yours, something like that with the Page of Swords. I see you loving someone from a distance, or not willing to negotiate or sacrifice yourself anymore. And someone's in the spot where they're starting to see where you're coming from. But there's also, I don't know what these people are. I want to check what that is, because that's quite significant. There's an influence or an appeasing energy that someone is dancing around that you're dealing with. Hangman. The Knight of Pentacles. This could be a matter of loyalty, misplaced loyalty. The Devil. This could also be toxic influence, listening or being controlled by people in the background. 10 of Wands. And it's creating a lot of instability and inability to stabilize something in this person's life with you, if that makes sense. 6 of Wands. This is like a case of boundaries and having your own, standing up for yourself. Maybe you feel like someone hasn't stood up for you, or someone hasn't spoken up for you, so you're doing that for yourself. You're advocating for yourself, that someone is not advocating on your behalf. And that could be where you and someone is treading on thin ice, okay? And you may not be willing to put up with that anymore. Maybe before you kind of smiled and you just kind of, yeah, you felt it. But especially if this is family, I understand that. Like, you could be like two-stepping and smiling, but you don't really want to smile, and you might have tried to approach it and you're trying to have tact with someone, but it's got to the point where, how much am I going to sacrifice and dance around the issue when the issue is that it's not being resolved and you're not saying what needs to be said? It looks like that, but there's other influences in the background, and someone is going to start to see it from your point of view. I just feel like they're not quite ready to detach from whatever influence. It could be toxic family for a lot of you. I hope that makes sense. Sounds like my sister's and mum relationship. I've been trying to tell her that she is not going to change. There you go. Could resonate for family. Strongly, it looks like family or a fallout. Knight of Cups. Loving from a distance. You might have a lot of love for these people. Oh, that's heavy. And I see you standing alone until something changes. And if it doesn't change, then you might have to love from a distance. You know, you have to show up to functions and still be involved. Maybe you'll be somewhat involved and not intertwined, entangled in so much of the politics of it. I see you taking a big step back. Big step back. Virgo, let's move on. We're still within the hour, so we're doing good for time. Virgo, are there any Virgos in the house at the moment? Hey, please like the video, guys. There's lots of you in here. Oh, thank you, Robo. I'm loving being here. I don't usually do this. Lives really, really drain me. Like, I'm so exhausted when I do all signs. But I had some time and I planned in my head loosely to do this today. I just didn't tell anybody. Let's see. Messages for my Virgos. The person on your mind. Who are they? What are they doing? What do they want? The Magician card and the Ace of Cups. This is someone who's manifesting you. The Hierophant card. You're very welcome. The Sun. Yeah. Someone could be manifesting you and they're not sure if it's having the effect. Now, manifestation, the Magician card is here. This is giving to me that someone is trying to pull something in towards them. I don't know why with that Six of Swords. I'm getting someone trying to pull something in. Okay. This could be romance. This could be somebody who wants romance with you. But they may be feeling like, as much as what they're trying to do, someone could be seeking spiritual help regarding a connection to do with you as well, if that's relevant. This could be very under the surface, though. Someone could be stressed out that something isn't working. Their efforts towards manifesting a connection with you is not working as well. This could be a Leo that's stressed out, a Taurus that's stressed out as well. Someone really wants a new opportunity with another person or an opportunity. Let's see, the Knight of Wands, the Chariot card, and Three of Cups. Okay. And how did you feel about that? How do you feel about that? The Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit. Okay. Virgo, Seven of Swords. Okay. You could have met someone. Now, for some of you, you still talk to this person, but some sort of communication may have slowed down or turned into less serious. So it could be that, say you was talking to somebody with the prospect of dating them. Something started up between you and a person. Maybe this is a new love interest. For a lot of you, this looks new, or someone who may have messed up a reputation with you before something even started. Maybe how someone came at you was like, oh, I'm going to flex. I'm going to show that I've got this, I've got that, I wear designer. If it's not designer, it could be that someone was really trying to show and drop their best moves. This is like going to the dance floor, doing the most. Look at me, Virgo, look at me, look at me, look at me. I can do this and sideways and up and down. I don't know why I did all of that. Someone did too much, okay? Someone did too much. They may have made a fool of themselves with the Knight of Wands, okay? And they totally read the room wrong with you because this is your energy. The Virgo, that is you, Hermit, the Hermit, okay, if I can speak, and the Wheel of Fortune. you may not be a person who is moved by all of that stuff. You might tend to want more substance-fueled conversations. Maybe you like reading, maybe you into meditation, maybe you're just more mature in general. You know, the focus is very different for you. You may not be moved by all of that, you know, the 3D stuff. Yeah, you look nice, but it's like, okay, what else is there? Sort of energy. And someone may have lost you on that, okay? And now someone is stressed out that they may have tried too hard, or what they did was a bit too much. You may even feel like someone comes off as arrogant, boastful, showy, and that's not your vibe. That's not your vibe. Ace of Swords. Queen of Wands. Four of Cups. Something didn't impress you. You kind of feel like, yeah, I see this person as childish. And this could be about aesthetic. They showed, I don't know, if this is a woman, this might have been someone who tried to drop the moves on you too quick, or they were too sexual with you, or something very 3D about their approach, and it turned you off. It's turned you off. So although this person might pop into your mind every once in a while, you might even still talk to this person. It's like you're not considering them as a potential love interest. If anything, you consider them as someone who kind of made a fool of themselves, or done something that you don't really want to get into or work with long term. Queen of Swords, yeah. I don't know, you're just very serious, or you was expecting a lot more of a serious energy from someone, and someone could have just like done too much. The Lovers, yeah, to impress you. This was to impress you. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. What's going to happen with this? Six of Wands. Someone trying to get your attention. Two of Cups. Someone wants to try again with you. They're really wanting to rewrite some sort of image that they put across to you, and they're kind of feeling like they messed up the energy with the Star. How do you feel? Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. You could definitely be dating around at this time. So this might not be your only option. This might not be, say you're dating, you're getting to know people. You might have other people that you're considering at this time. Again, I feel like this person's prominently in your energy because some of you have not closed off communication completely, or they pop up sometimes to say hi, but they're definitely seeing that your interest has dwindled. Your interest ain't there. It's somewhere down there, you know, something like that. Ten of Swords. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. You could be trying to pull the plug on this, and someone's trying to manifest you with the Fool card. It's like they lost you. They lost you somewhere. Something got lost in translation. Like, you may be a very simple person. You may like things stripped back, just more natural, more organic, and somebody just was not that for you. Like, you don't have to meet me with all of those pom-poms and glitz and all of that. Just come and talk to me. Just come and have a conversation. We can sip water in the park. Like, it don't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be all the frills, the bells, the whistles. And then you could be the person, it's just come to me now. You could definitely be the type of person where it's like, when someone does that, what are you hiding? Is it an insecurity? Is it that you want to make up for something that you're lacking? Like, because some people who do that, they do hide things that they don't want people to see about them. Like, if you can't sit and just have a conversation, or you feel like you got to put all of this on to impress me, I'm going to start to feel like something suspicious. And you could be very laid back. Four of Swords, you could be extremely laid back. Okay. Interesting energy. Interesting. All right, Libra. We're still under the hour, guys. I'm doing so good for time. Oh, we're on the hour now. Just as I say that. Let me get these timestamps right. Okay. Libra. Hi, Tonya. Yes, I'm here. I thought I'd surprise you guys with a live randomly because it's been a while. You're welcome. All right. Don't forget to like the video, guys. Libra, the person on your mind right now. I should actually say the person in your energetic field and on your mind, or anything in between, because a lot of you people that I'm realizing there's a resounding energy of maybe you trying to forget people or move away from certain things. Let's see. Messages for Libra. What's going on for the Libra? You're welcome, Shannon. The Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who you're protecting your peace from. You could be setting boundaries with someone, or this is like, yeah, I'll talk to you at this time on this day, instead of it being that there's a free-flowing energy. Someone could want you to relax a little bit more, but you could be, for some reason, being a little bit defensive with someone. Ten of Swords. Oh, so who's in the doghouse? Did someone betray you? Ten of Swords and the Knight of Cups. It could be a water sign for some of you. They've given you a reason to want to protect yourself from them. Okay? Chariot card in the reverse. You might not be necessarily initiating anything with this person. Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's a big energy of you not trusting someone and feeling like you need to be guarded, feeling like you've got to put a barricade and a moat around your castle with some dragons, you know, just for good measure, on a leash, couple of dragons to be sure that, okay, give me 10 feet, please. That's what this looks like. Four of Wands. Yeah, this could be about your home, your environment. You don't want someone to come in and penetrate your space or your energy in any which way. This is what this looks like. This could be about a Sagittarius that you're being very guarded towards, or a water sign. Ace of Pentacles. Someone has something for you. And this could be in regards to a commitment or rebuilding a commitment. For some of you, Ace of Cups. They're coming out with some big energy. Does it matter to you? I don't know, because they may have messed up pretty bad. The Hermit, the Hanged Man. Someone is, I don't know if someone's reading the Bible, or someone may come back towards you dropping some sort of scripture. I don't know. This looks like I've seen the light. I've seen Jesus and the 12 disciples. I saw Mary and Joseph wherever it is that I went, and I had an aha moment, an epiphany that got sent by God himself. And I've realized the error of my ways. I've realized the error of my ways, Libra, and I want to come back and I want to make it right. In the name of the Lord, hallelujah. That's what this is. Jesus and the 12 disciples are walking with this person. They're holding their hand to come towards you. Can I get an amen? I don't know what this is about. Someone could be really wanting to get spiritual, tap into, I don't know what this person wants to do. I don't know if you're spiritual, because you're coming out here with the Seven of Wands and that Temperance energy. So you could be outwardly very holy. You could be religious. They want to do it like you. They want to do something like you. They want to walk a bit more like you. If you was telling this person, let's go to church, let's bless our union, let's do things, pray together, walk with the Lord, and they weren't trying to hear that, now someone wants to do all of that and then some. Let's invite the pastor to dinner on Sunday. That's what they want to do. I'll write the invitation. I'll write the invitation, Libra. Like, just tell me when, tell me if it's okay, and tell me if I need to buy the groceries to prepare the dinner. I'm being serious. I'm being so serious. Strength card. Let's solidify this in the name of the Lord. Who is this person? The Magician card, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Swords, Two of Cups flipped, the Emperor, and someone may want to get married, connect with you, rebuild family with you. I don't know what this is. Who messed up with you? Who messed up with you? There's some big energy here. Two of Pentacles. I'm willing to put in the work. Eight of Swords in the reverse. I'm not resisting change. The King of Wands. I'm being very intentional about the actions that I want to take to make something right with you. Where's Libra on this? Where's Libra? The World card. Where's Libra? Page of Wands in the reverse. You ain't trying to hear none of it, okay? Take your amen to church and move it away from me. That's what you're saying. Death card. Seven of Swords. The Death card and the Two of Wands, Page of Wands in the reverse with the World card. Hell no to the nah. That's what some of you are saying. Hell no to the nah. I'm sorry to laugh. I'm sorry to laugh. Five of Cups. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. What's going to happen here? Six of Cups. It will never be the same. It will never be the same again. You know, when the trust is broken, that's it. Like, when the trust is broken, you will never get that back. Okay? No matter, because people reconcile with people who do them wrong. And I always tend to wonder, like, if someone does you in a way where they do betray you, what does that feel like? Do you always have that thought? I know people move on and you know, leave the past in the past, but there must be something where you always sort of look at that person and not a side eye, but you must sort of like, am I side eyeing? Am I side eyeing? I don't know. Yeah, you still did that. Yeah, we're here, but you still kind of did that, you know? You never forget, you know, you can stick back something that drops on the floor, like glass or an ornament, but you see those cracks. That's what this is looking like. The Page of Cups. I feel like you've got someone here investing in multiple apologies to give to you for their toxic ways. I feel like you've got someone here trying to make something up to you with the Devil card. This could be a Capricorn. Someone is adamant that they want to fix something with you, especially if you do have kids and there's, you know, some sort of longevity that you once had with someone. Someone is trying to take it back to there. They want to invite the pastor to dinner. They want to go to Bible study now. Like, and I beg the question to you, Libra, just playing devil's advocate, okay? Because we do have the devil staring at me here. Just playing devil's advocate. Like, where was all that before? Did you want to pray with me before? Did you want to do all of those things before? You got to be so careful with people wanting to put on the bells and the whistles and all of that stuff. Now that something's gone wrong and you've shown me your ass. Do you know what I mean? You've shown me the backside. Yeah, I feel like something has spoiled for you. They're coming back. Exactly. When you look at them, it's like, who are you and what happened? And the pain is just too much. Like you can only do so much forgiving. I feel like that. I feel like that. Like, yeah, you can renew something, you can try, but it's like, yeah, Four of Cups. It's like, I don't know. Is it just me? Forgiveness is hard, especially when you try to reconcile. People do it, you know, no shade. People do it, but it takes a lot of strength to be able to do that. And I tend to wonder, like, is it ever the same again? Like, do you ever get the same energy between the two of you? I don't think so. I don't think so. Scorpio. Where's my Scorpios at? Those of you who don't know, I am a Scorpio sun, so I always represent for the Scorpios every single time. Let's see. Scorpio, disrespect. I'm a Gemini going through this with a Libra. Any spiritual advice? Everybody has free will, and it's a very individual, personal decision. I cannot advise anybody to do something that I might not necessarily be able to do myself. So that's what I'm going to say, because that's going to be a conflict of interest. You've got to really, really be in a place where you can move past certain things, especially if something has been a lot, especially if there was a big betrayal. Yeah. Pray, exactly. Pray, ask for signs, tap in, meditate, really, really, you know, tap into what's good for you, you know. Scorpio, I'm talking too much. I had to readjust your timestamp. Let's go. Yeah. And sometimes moving on is the better answer, because, you know, there is that matter of integrity and respect and dignity. You know, do you uphold my dignity? Did you uphold my dignity when you chose to do whatever it was that you did? Like, it's really one of those things that you have to sit and think about. You have a Scorpio sun. I'm sure he's an amazing person. Scorpio sun. Okay, let's see. Scorpio, the person on your mind right now. 2 of Wands in the reverse. The person on your mind right now. You're welcome. Please like the video, guys. Don't forget. 7 of Cups. The Page of Wands. Someone is unsure whether to reach out to you or not. Okay, this could be somebody who wants to send you some sort of message, Scorpio. This could be coming from a fire sign, or this could be a fire sign that's very conflicted about you. I feel like someone's very worked up about reaching out to you, Scorpio, connecting with you. It could be because of how it's going to be received with the 10 of Wands. Someone's wanted to do this for a very long time. The Empress. They see you doing well. Somebody could see that you've had some sort of elevation. However they knew you, you're not like that anymore. There's a massive energy of transformation. For some of you, you could be a parent. Empress energy, the 6 of Cups. This could be also somebody who feels like you would be a good parent, okay? You would be a good mother, a good father. 10 of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Somebody could be going through financial issues. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Death card. Someone could be losing their job. Things just got very serious in here. Someone could be losing their job. Something about them being up and then them not being up anymore. You could have someone here going through very detrimental energy where it comes to their business and their finances. Someone is not in the best place where it comes to maybe even paying their bills, knowing how things are kind of going to be panning out for them in the future. Someone's going through a major ending where it comes to their foundation. This could be somebody who is going broke, bankrupt here, especially with business matters. If you know somebody to own their own business, it's in the red. I feel like someone has a lot of bills, maybe debts that are piling up. 8 of Wands. It's like their outgoings are happening faster than their ingoings. Does that make sense? So they're paying all of this stuff, but it's not reimbursing quick enough. Like they're not getting money in enough quick enough to balance something out in their finances. Queen of Pentacles, they could see that you are doing very, very well for yourself. This was somebody that you used to stress about, Scorpio. I don't know if some of you are still very caught up on this, but there's definitely an energy of you really wanting to speak to someone. You could have even have been waiting on someone to reach out. And this could have put you in the energy of feeling stressed out or burdened because someone may not have been doing this in the past. 8 of Pentacles, you may have shifted gears, changed your focus. I feel like this is someone who you was very stressed out about in the past. I feel like this is someone who they may run through your mind now, but I don't feel like it's as heavy as it was before. A lot of time could have gone by here. 3 of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Hermit. This looks like something that maybe you've decided to leave alone, Scorpio. 7 of Wands. You could have been fighting for something that wasn't coming through. And the minute you stop fighting for something, here they come with the 8 of Swords. I see a lot of you Scorpios being stuck on this person. 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. I don't know what someone is going through. I don't know what someone's going through, but there is loss going on in someone's energy. 6 of Wands. Again, there's a fall from grace. There is something that they could be hiding from the public where it comes to being up and then not being up. Something is going on with this person's finances or their stability. What are they going to be doing here towards Scorpio? Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. The Devil card. The Fool card. I'd be careful of someone coming in on the guise of wanting to connect with you but having some sort of codependency. I don't feel like someone's stability or foundation is up to par. I feel like they are going through something in the background and they may be presenting you with an offer here, Scorpio, especially if this is someone who you forgot about or someone who you had to lessen priority on or importance. I feel like someone is going to make themselves seen. The problem that I have with this is what's going on in the background. Come to me stable, come to me when, things are okay. Don't come to me because there's detriment going on in your life and, you're looking for a safe space or you're looking for a safety net. Don't come to me then because I'm going to be wondering, well, when things were okay, especially if you waited on this person, Scorpio, when things were okay, like where was this energy? Like where was this? Because that's what this kind of looks like to me, like the Moon and the 3 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Someone wants you to invest in them. They may need a place to stay, Scorpio. 4 of Cups. I don't think you want to do this. 5 of Swords, Knight of Swords. Yeah. What should Scorpio do here? Judgment. I do feel like the decision is yours. The Tower in the reverse. Avoid this. The Knight of Cups. You can accept an apology without allowing someone back in your space. This is like having boundaries. Someone may even lay it on thick, their attraction that they have. This could be like showing you that you're attractive, making you feel nice, telling you that you look good. Oh, it's been a long time. You look well. Look at you, what you've been doing. Your skin looks nice. This looks nice. But they want to soften you up. And I feel like the reason why is because They need a safety net. They need to maybe even be codependent. With the devil being here, whatever this offer that is that they want to bring towards you. This could be a fellow Scorpio, doesn't have to be though. Could definitely be a fire sign you're dealing with for some of you as well. It's conditional. Yes, I'm coming to bring you this offer, but you know, they've got the devil in their back pocket that they're walking with, and that might not be on show. You know, someone's not going to walk around showing you the devil, are they? They're going to walk around putting their best foot forward. They're going to tuck the devil in the back pocket, and they're not actually going to tell you the intent behind it, especially if it's ill intent. And with the Ace of Cups, the devil came right out next to it. That's an offer that I feel like I would be dubious to take, especially as I'm seeing that this person is going through stability issues in the background. It's called karma. There we go. There we go. 3 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Someone wants you to help them, Scorpio, because you've got it like that. And when I say you've got it like that, you don't have to necessarily be a CEO. You know, you don't necessarily have to be someone who is a big boss. You could be. For a lot of you Scorpios, there's some sort of glow up where it comes to your abundance. But that's not really the Wheel of Fortune. The grass looks green where you are. This could just be you got your stuff together. You know, you've got a system, you pay what you need to pay, you give what you need to give, business is okay, your outgoings match your ingoings, because I feel like that's the difference between you and a person. I feel like someone is really struggling in terms of finances and stability, that you don't have that problem individually on your own. So be careful of combining your resources with anybody who doesn't have that in check, because you will go down, you will sink on that ship, you know? Just be careful of what you give to. Again, I do see this person holding back from you in the past and you waiting on them. And here they come. When you lessen the importance of wanting to hear from someone and wanting that conversation or wanting to be intertwined with them or involved with them in whatever, I don't know if this person, they could have left you. Scorpio, here they come. Usually when you don't want it anymore, or when you do other things and other things start coming in, life improves, things get better. That's why I always encourage people to do your thing. Don't wait on no one. Don't wait on people, because that is a big waste of time sometimes, you know. You can wonder, but don't put things on hold for people. Never do that. And here they come. How annoying is that with the Temperance? Balance out your energy. Yeah. This could have been a long time coming, Scorpio, for you. King of Pentacles, the Temperance. They want a little bit of your energy. 10 of Swords. I'm telling you, whoever's going through financial issues, that could be who is coming in towards you, Scorpio. You really wanted a commitment with this person at one point. That's how you're going to know who this is, okay? Wow. Big stability issues. You're welcome. No more BS from anyone, family, friends. Yeah. Someone's business is taking a dive. Right. Sagittarius. Any Sagittarian people? Show yourself. All right. What's going on, Sagittarius? Sagittarius rising. Person on your mind. Confirmation. Sagittarius North Node. Okay, person on your mind. The Empress. This could be a Taurus. The Three of Wands. The Four of Wands. Four of Cups. This could be somebody who's putting on a front to people, coming off a little bit more successful than what they actually are. You could know this person to be quite showy, or someone who, there's an aesthetic that this person likes to uphold. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about their self-image. Somebody's been like this. You know this person to be this way, or they've always been this way. Something here about that habit has not changed about this person, whoever this is. But there could be something, there's something that's missing. Their foundation could be rocky in some way. Page of Pentacles. This could be somebody who's looking for a new place of residence, somewhere to stay. They may not be necessarily explaining that, or, you know, and you don't have to necessarily broadcast your indiscretions or broadcast the fact that you could be, you know, homeless, or you could be struggling in a way to find a grounding with yourself. I feel like it's very important for this individual to stay balanced. You could even view this person as very balanced, and they're not. Okay, somebody could definitely look more expensive than what they are, and I don't mean no shade, but this could definitely be somebody who pays into the aesthetic. They wouldn't be seen to be dusty, crusty, and all the rest of the musties, but they would, you know, not be portrayed as someone who is broke or struggling, but they may definitely be in the background. Okay, so if you are watching someone and it seems great in paradise, I wouldn't put too much emphasis on that being truthful. Two of Wands. The Hierophant. For some of you, you could have been married to this person, or you could have a separation from a marriage from this person. Now there's a lot of people that are coming out here. Other people could have got in the way of there being a union. Something was made difficult by other interferences, people getting in the mix. This could involve a fire sign. A water sign woman could be significant as well. Could be a Cancer. Someone is too proud to ask for another chance with you. This could be like, again, a separation, or a energy of someone struggling and them really, really, really feeling some type of way about people seeing them in a certain way, even you. So say you're romantically involved with someone, you could be this person's husband or wife, whoever you are. Someone has a big problem with their ego and with having to feel like other people see them in a very stable manner. This could be somebody who needs you for something. They want you in some way, shape or form, but they're standing in their own way of having that, especially if someone's struggling, or they wanted to prove a point, or they wanted to stand on their own 2 feet. There's nothing wrong with standing on your own 2 feet, but at what detriment are you doing that? And I feel like someone here is really struggling behind the scenes, especially if someone moved away from you. They could have decided to end a contract or move. And this is somebody who is struggling on their own 2 feet, but they want everybody to feel like they've got it like that. They've got it together. They could wear a Rolex, or there's something about an expensive watch that's very specific, but an expensive watch could be significant. Person could like watches or jewelry, or they pride themselves on their possessions in some sort of way. Ace of Swords. Are they going to do anything here? Three of Swords. This is like cutting your nose off to spite your face. Eight of Cups. Cutting your nose off to spite your face. Where are you on this? Where's Sagittarius? Knight of Wands. Magician. The Emperor. Yeah, you could definitely be married or have kids with this person. The High Priestess in the reverse. The Judgment. You know that somebody wants a second chance with you, that you also feel like someone's making a lot of poor decisions, foolish decisions. This is somebody who you could feel like is making reckless choices, and it's just like in your mind you could be looking at somebody with the Five of Swords. Why are you sabotaging yourself? Why are you bringing us through this? Like, why are you doing all of those things and preventing yourself from being stable? You could be in a space where you would have been open to either coming back together with someone or fixing something or helping out in some way or resuming some sort of stability for the both of you. But because someone's on this ego trip, or they're doing other things, or they want to prove a point to everybody around them, it's like, all right, you look like an idiot, but fine. That's not on me. It kind of looks like that. It kind of looks like that. It is an embarrassment. Kim, you're right. Like, it kind of looks like, why are you doing this? I can see, you know this person very, very well, whoever this is. You know this person on a very deep level. That Hierophant being here, like, there's a next level of knowing. This is like knowing how someone feels. You don't even have to ask them. Knowing how things are going for them. You wouldn't even have to ask them, but they put on a very good front. Okay, this looks like putting on a very good front. And it's like, why not just ask for help? Why not just ask to come back? Why not just ask to rebuild? Like, why not just ask for help? Like, why do you feel like you need to make this big point to everybody around you who is not even concerned? They've got their own issues going on in order to look like the big guy, the big dog, the big woman, whatever. Queen of Swords in the, someone's living a whole lie. Okay, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This could be somebody who's burning a bridge. They're in the middle of burning a bridge with you, most definitely. This looks serious. This looks like someone is really going to struggle to get themselves back on their feet, and they may be burning a bridge that's very vital and could actually help them to fix a lot of things in their life, or at least get a hand on some sort of stability. Someone is burning a bridge. Two of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. They're too proud to ask for help. Who is this that you're dealing with? The Hermit. They want to do it on their own. The Sun. You see this so, it's so funny to me. Queen of Wands. You're like, yep. Eight of Pentacles. Do it your way then. You can't, you know, force feed someone to take help or force feed a good opportunity. You can't do that. People are going to do what they're going to do at the end of the day. And someone is so adamant that they want to prove you wrong. Someone is so adamant that they're going to do it by themselves and they're going to be bigger, badder, stronger, but they're not. Something's failing miserably. And you may be watching someone go through a demise, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to take my hands off. You know, I'm going to take my hands off. It's cutting off your nose to spite your face. Like, not much you can really do. It's like you're watching someone fall, and it's like, any moment now, this bridge is going to be completely ashes. Like, it's going to be burnt down to smithereens. Nothing's going to be left for you to walk back across here, and I've just got to watch you do it. That's what this is looking like to me. Very annoying, but very, I don't know, very irritating. Some people's ego runs so deep that they fail themselves. Thank you, George. Some people's ego, it will damage lots of things in their life. And their need to prove a point runs so deeper and is more important than just saying, you know what, yeah, I need some help, or oh, you know what, let's talk, or let's figure this out, or you know, see that help that you offered me back there, is that still available? Like, this looks like a bridge that's being burned, and people are just kind of like, you're watching this burn, and someone's there on the other side adamant that they want to do it alone, so you've got to leave them to do so. Let's move on. Capricorn. That was irritating. That's irritating energy. Capricorn, let's do this. All right. You're very welcome. I'm getting the popcorn out because what you're saying is what he wanted for me and his kids. Sometimes you've got to watch people fall, you know? Give me some popcorn too. I want some. Let's make it a whole movie night. I'll provide the snacks. You can bring the popcorn. I'll make sure everything's nice and cozy for us to, you know, sit and get cozy and huddle together, rub our feet together, get warm. I've got blankets, cushions. Grab a spot and let's enjoy the show. You know, because what else can you really do at that point? You know, what else can you really do? What else can you do? All right, let's get into this. All right, Capricorn. I should move to Australia just for the occasion. I've always loved the idea of relocating. Person on your mind, Capricorn. Capricorn. Come stay with you. My son will probably love it as well. We can be one big happy family. The person on your mind, the Five of Pentacles and the Emperor. The 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles. This could be somebody who has taken from you in some way. You could be going through a divorce. For some of you, you was married to this person. You share kids with this person. For some of you, you could, the justice card or the legal cards are not here, judgment, justice, but I'm getting a situation that's up in the air for some of you, where there's a determination over assets or where this is going to go and where this is going to go. You could be going for a separation. Maybe you do feel like you've been taken from, or there's an energy here of you feeling like something's unfair to you. You could feel like someone's hoarding the money. Maybe this is about a household, a home, money, especially if you were being taken care of by this person. Maybe it was like a situation where you're a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, and you feel like there's something here that has been taken from you. Someone could be leaving you out in the cold, and this could be financially. I feel like you've got someone here who is holding onto resources. This could be an Aries for some of you. Someone is very stingy, okay? They've got it to give. They could be sitting on a gold mine. But, you know, they may be moving in a way that you feel is unfair to you. You could have been kicked out of a home, a household, or so forth. Timelines are a thing, so this could definitely be something that's already happened for some of you. What's this Five of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Some of you, someone's watching you get back on your feet, financially speaking. You don't have to be married to this person, but I definitely feel like you're dealing with a hoarder or someone who, even if they have it to give, they wouldn't. And maybe you felt like this is somebody who cared about you or would have taken care of you in this situation. So it gives that husband, wife situation, or someone who you felt would help you out in some way, shape or form, and they're just not. Someone's not showing up to that party. So this is somebody who could be watching you struggle or pick yourself up financially here with the Queen of Pentacles. I could be speaking to a woman. You could definitely be somebody who is, you might have recently got a new job, or you're making moves for yourself to solidify stability. You could be trying to find a new home at this time, especially if you've separated from someone, okay? Someone's watching you do this though. Two of Wands. King of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Swords. This is somebody who could have played a lot of mind games with you, emotional mind games. Somebody could lash out at you emotionally as well. Ace of Cups. The Page of Wands in the reverse. This is sad. I don't know if you kind of felt like someone, you was more important to someone than what it's turning out to be, or there's like a massive change or a switch up in the energy, and it's like one person is kind of watching another person kind of scramble or have to figure things out, and you're realizing that somebody didn't like you or someone doesn't like you. It's a bitter pill to swallow though. It's like you felt there was love there, there's no love there. You felt that somebody regarded you, they don't regard you. You felt that, you know, they would help you out, or there would be some sort of support. There's no support. Four of Swords. They're doing nothing. They're doing nothing. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. They've dropped you like a hot potato. They've dropped you like a hot potato. Who is this person? Three of Cups, Knight of Cups. You could have someone coming to your aid. Now, for some of you, this could be like a friend. Some of you, it's a masculine that has come towards you, that is helping you, supporting you. There's a masculine for some of you women, some of you feminine energies, that is supportive. This could be a really, really good friend that's a masculine. A really good friend that's a masculine. Doesn't have to be though. This is somebody who's very kind, very giving. They could see that you're going through a struggle and they are there to help you. Okay? So what's coming in towards some of you, if this sounds like your story and your mind is consumed over an ex-husband, a situation where you have kids with someone's hoarding the finances or hoarding the support, or definitely being really, really funny with you. You thought that they would have had more regard for you. Even if there was a separation, you may have thought like, you know what, this person would show up, this person would do X, Y, Z. Even if this happened, that person's got me. And it's turning out that that's not the case. That's not the case. And a lot of you have a situation, maybe children could have been affected in this process as well, where you are getting some sort of support that you thought wouldn't be there. Yeah, I see a lot of you reviving yourself, recouping in some way, having a new beginning away from this. So is there any action from this person? Getting your mojo back. Some of you, you've not felt attractive in a while. So this, for my women, you could be bogged down with work, hair in a ponytail. Even if you're a man, just getting up, showering, putting your clothes on, going to work, coming back home, doing the dinner, going to bed, getting up, doing all over again. There is a very mundane, I need to figure out my stability. I need to figure it out. Nothing else has taken importance. This is not you doing your hair. Maybe for my masculines, you've not cut your hair. You haven't gone to the barbers in a while. This looks like I've got so many things to do that my looks, my aesthetic, is not what I'm thinking about. It's about throwing on a tracksuit, putting the hair in a ponytail and getting shit done. That's what this looks like. And for my women, you are moving into an energy, even for my men, but the Queen of Wands is here, which is why I'm saying feminine, women. You could be moving into the energy where you're spending a little bit more time on your hair. Maybe you're going to the hairdressers. Maybe you're treating yourself. Maybe you're doing your skincare, your body treatments, whatever it is that makes you feel beautiful, nice, attractive, handsome, whatever it is. Because I feel like that's taken a back seat because of some sort of stress in your stability or your foundation that's been going on here. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, man or woman, doesn't matter. Spirit is correcting me and saying, say the men too, okay? Man or woman, you could be getting your mojo back. And definitely if you're in the energy of neglecting yourself, pick that back up, please. Go do your nails, go shave your hair, go buy yourself a nice thing if you can manage it, because I see your finances getting better, all right? Go do something for yourself, okay? However that's small that is. Go for a coffee, do something that makes you feel nice. More so beautiful, something that fills up your soul, okay? Sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. Someone wants you severely unstable. And this is somebody who you are moving away from. I feel like because this is a situation that is current for a lot of you, maybe you still have dealings with this person. You could have family ties to this person. It's very hard to detach from this. It's going to be very hard for you to detach from this. But I feel like some sort of compartmentalizing of how you manage an individual and how you process the information, how you process what's going on, how someone has switched up on you, that is going to get better. Your mindset is going to change and it's getting better, okay? So for those of you who still have to deal with somebody in this energy, or you have an up in the air case, or something isn't finalized, or you still have to co-parent or whatever have you, the way you respond to something is changing. The way that you handle something is changing. Love on yourself. It's very important. Okay. No one else's action, inaction, reaction should be interfering with you. And it takes a lot to get to that point. But when you see how someone moves, you need to act accordingly. Okay. Be sure to uphold and speak up for yourself and advocate for yourself. Even if it is just giving yourself a little bit more love, you can do that. That's energetically something you can do for yourself that shows, you know what, this ain't going to shake me, okay? Some of you could have really been down and out and you've got yourself back up. Amazing. For my women, you could be a parent that has had responsibilities and you've been tying that hair back in a ponytail. Trust me, I know that ponytail all too well. I know the ponytail. I rock that ponytail sometimes on weeks myself. Sometimes I'm on here looking crazy. Do I care? No. The point is I get back on the horse and I do something for me the next week. Okay? Comb out the ponytail. I love you guys. Yeah, but this is what he wanted. I didn't realize I was married to a narcissist. I didn't even know what was until he left. But now I'm a fucking warrior. I had an awakening last year. Now it's all me, Kim. Listen, that's the way to do it. Sophie, my beautiful, just watched Scorpio on my break. Fire sign reached out to me. I just said, no, B, if it is what it is. I was so obsessed with this person. Now I'm cool. Thank you. Listen. Nicola, happy Friday. Sometimes you know you've moved on when you know you're okay on it. You know you're okay on it. Like, love and light, I wish you the best, but no thank you. I'm gonna sit over here, you go sit over there. You don't have to have lunch at my table, okay? I wish you the best. Growth. Well done to you. I know you feel good right now, Nicola. I know you feel good right now. Sometimes that's what it's about. You just keep it moving. Okay, let's move on. Aquarius. Those of you who have joined mid-live, The timestamps will be presented after, okay? Just give me some time once I'm done with everybody. And watch all your placements, guys. Aquarius, let's see who's on your mind. What are they doing? What's going on with them? What deck am I using? I think I've used every deck in front of me now. Maybe we should do a big Zoom. Would you guys go for that? If I done like a thing where I did like a Zoom conference of, I don't know, we can do tarot, we can talk about BS, we can do whatever you want. Would you guys like that if I did that? Like a Zoom to just connect with everybody. Because I feel like although I'm on here, it's very sort of, if I don't go live, it's very sort of disjointed, although you guys do send messages and stuff. I might consider doing that, and drinks. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that. Bring your beverages. We can do one big conference and just do whatever we want to do. I might think about doing that actually, because I would love that. Because you know me, I love to chat. But when we're here to do what we're supposed to do, which is the tarot over here, we don't get much time to connect. But I love to do that with you guys. All right, let's get into this. The Page of Cups. The person on your mind, Aquarius. The Page of Cups. Page of Wands. This person could be younger than you. The Lovers in the reverse. And the Knight of Swords. Did you break up with someone? Did you end something with someone? You stopped putting in some effort. Maybe you are starting new. Someone's upset with you. And ever since you left that person, things got better. The Empress. Boom. This could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ace of Swords. They want to speak to you. High Priestess. Because you're not speaking to them. Hermit. Yeah, you could be holding peace, silence from this person. Like you're not entertaining this. Some of you, you've got sign kid. A fire sign kid. Doesn't have to be those signs. You could have 2 daughters. Doesn't have to be daughters. You could have 2 children. That could be where your focus is. Making things solid for your kids and so forth. You're coming out in very I know myself energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, you are coming off in a very, very stable energy. Like there's very little that can shake you right now. And I feel like it's disturbing to another person. I feel like it's very unnerving. I feel like someone wants to come in and speak to you because you're not speaking to them. And this feels very unsettling for someone. 2 of Swords. This could be somebody here who you've blocked. The Judgment in the reverse. This could also be somebody who feels like you don't want nothing to do with them. You've stopped putting in effort. 2 of Pentacles. This person doesn't know how to come back around. They're very unhappy with whatever's transpiring between the 2 of you. 4 of Cups, the 3 of Wands. I'm not going to put any more energy, more time into this. I'm not looking at this. I'm moving on. 3 of Wands. This is what you might have said to somebody here. Any action from this person? 4 of Wands. This could be somebody who wants to come back home. Death card. Any action from this person? 7 of Swords. Did somebody have another situation in the background that they were trying to keep hidden? And now this is somebody who is now going to be coming in saying, I've ended that other situation. I've ended that situation. I'm walking away from that situation. They were deceptive. You found out. Now they want to end whatever they've been deceptive about. That's what this looks like to me. This could be another relationship. The Sun. Whatever this was, you know about this. You found this out. Why does it take for you to find something out for them to end it? Like, why not just end that before? Like, why? Because they couldn't get away with playing both sides. And there was 3 people here. You could have found out about a 3rd wheel or someone else in the background. This could be about a Leo, or this could just talk about an exposure over other people being involved. The energy was being diluted. You know, energy being diluted, too many people around, too many people involved here. And why did it take for that to happen? Now I'm going to end it. Now I'm going to stop being deceptive. Now I want to come through and bring justice. That's what they're on. That's what they're on. It's like trying to get away with something. Then when they're found out, oh, okay, now I'm going to come correct. Now I'm going to change the story. Forget all of that I did back there. Now I'm healed. Now I'm going to come through honest. Now, you know those things that, you know, Men in Black. Haven't watched that movie in years. And the thing that gives you amnesia, the little stick. Aquarius, forget it all. I wasn't that person. I'm not that person. I'm someone completely different. Look at me now. That's what this looks like. King of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who you felt that manipulated you, and that's why you could definitely still be stuck on the trauma that was attached to a situation. Like how you felt mentally. You could have been in a very stuck place. Some of you feel like you were taken for a ride emotionally, and maybe you was even questioning reality at some point. Maybe you could have been even gaslighted by this person. You could have questioned yourself. It's all in your head. Somebody could have said it's all in your head. Could be a Capricorn that played with you. Didn't know what to think. Didn't know, yeah, 5 of Cups. Didn't know what to think. Didn't know what was reality. Temperance. But that energy is leaving you now. Could be a Sagittarius. 7 of Pentacles. You spend a lot of time thinking about the past, and that's why I feel like this person has come up. So although you may not want anything to do with this person, I still feel like mentally there's some sort of trauma, emotional rigmarole, whatever this was, this ongoing, I want to say emotional roller coaster that you went through with someone that still creeps back in. And I feel like this is like the process of you trying to rid yourself of those feelings. And in that process, you still think about this, but you also release it. You're releasing it at the same time. So this looks like the energy of, I want to say, re-evaluating things, redistributing your energy, maybe adopting mechanisms in order to let this go as well and heal and move forward. So there's definitely an energy around that, okay? You have someone that is frantically trying to get a hold of you, and with the Queen of Swords, you're telling them no, and it feels good to tell them no, doesn't it? 7 of Cups, because you could have been very confused about someone in the past. You could have been very confused about a situation. So this looks to me as this is like the release. This is the freedom. This is you getting yourself back to yourself, you know, re-establishing where you're putting your energy and what's a waste of your time and what's valuable to your time and so forth. And I feel like this is like you really working towards releasing this person for once and for all. But now they want to end whatever it was that you found out about and do the Men in Black. They want to do the Men in Black on you. They want to do this. They want to do that. That wasn't me. Okay? That was Steve. It wasn't Sophie. You were dealing with Steve. You weren't dealing with Sophie. Okay? Oh my goodness. Ace of Swords. You know the truth. You know the truth, man. Come on. Everybody wants to go on the straight and narrow when everything is found out. Go figure, right? Go figure. Pisces. I feel like this went quick. I might try to do a live like this in the daytime, because the nighttime lives really drain me. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm tired for like a few days when I do a live. It's crazy, but today feels okay. Maybe it's just different energy because it's not dark outside. Okay. Yes, we're all crazy and they are right. Pisces, let's go. Pisces sun. Let's see. Hi, Laylee. Good morning. All right, let's see. Pisces, what's going on? The person on your mind. So grateful that the days are longer. Do you know what? I swear, I think I suffer from seasonal depression, because when it's dark and when it's winter, yeah, you know, I get on with it and stuff, but I just feel like my motivation really lacks in those months. Big difference. When the sun is out, I'm like, right, let's go. We're going to do this, this, and this. Like, it really changes the vibe. I feel like I'm charged by the sun, honestly. I do. I feel like I get charged by the sun. Definitely. Yeah, this is a nice live, because we don't really have the trolls. I feel like that's what it is as well. I can't stand to read like negative stuff. I can't, like, I just feel like it's just, yeah. So this has been a nice experience. I feel that's what drains me as well. Thank you, George. Yeah, I've noticed that I prefer the sun. Right, Pisces, let's change up your timestamp, because I spoke too long. I don't want you Pisces to be upset with me, because there'll be always someone in the comments like correcting the timestamp because someone spoke for too long. I see you. Let's go, Pisces. Where am I? I'm in the UK. British. The Magician card and the Five of Wands. The person on Pisces' mind. The Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, people get a little bit funny with the timestamp sometimes. I see it. They correct the timestamp, even though the reading's timestamped. You'll see the people like putting it on the dot with the timestamp. I love you guys. But I know what you mean. The person on your mind is going through a tower. This could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A lot of you Pisceans are manifesting stability and money in your life. You could definitely be staying away from drama, chaos. This is something that you could have an aversion to, or you just really don't want to be tied into anything that is dragging down your energy. And I feel like it's working for you, Pisces. My nose is itchy here. Confirmation. I think it's working for you. Ever since you released, I don't know if this is like a group of people or some sort of drama that you had going on around you. Knight of Cups. These could be people pulling on your energy. Ever since you released that, things became a lot more free-flowing for you. I feel like you're having a good time at life right now. You're enjoying yourself. But there's someone here who, from your past, that could be going through. Your memory about this person is not the best. Yeah, someone's going through something here. This could be somebody who feels extremely lost after a shift in their life. Something is, yeah, the Star in the reverse. Somebody could be struggling to pick themselves up from a tower. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Someone could be giving up. This is like losing hope, pessimistic, lost, don't have no direction with the Chariot card in the reverse. This could be somebody who is making a lot of moves from a space of being very lost. This is not someone who is really listening to their discernment. This is not someone who even feels like they have discernment at this point or any sort of purpose. This is quite negative energy. Pisces. The World. You may have stopped talking to this person, whoever this is. You valued your emotions more than this connection at the end. In the end of this, like whatever this was, you felt like it was very important for you to move away from this because it was to preserve your own emotional state, especially if you saw where something was heading with someone, or there was something here about there being a tower that you may have seen come in. Some of you Pisces, you're very intuitive, you're highly intuitive. You may have called it before it came. And this could be like someone's actions and where it was going to lead them. You had to stop talking to someone, or you had to stop sharing your energy with someone, I feel like. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Someone has no direction. Like, I don't know what's going on in someone's life. Six of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Something is not going well, Pisces. It's not. It really isn't. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a Cancer. Very stuck, very stagnant energy. This could be somebody here who is Queen of Swords in the reverse. Air sign. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Why? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone didn't handle something in the way that Spirit, God. This is somebody who had guidance at one point. They could have been, because the Tower is divine intervention, right? The Tower is something that happens when you may have got lots and lots of signs before that, and then all of a sudden your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, the universe, who you believe in, comes along and says, right, I've sent this person so many signs and they're not heeding the warning. So now it's inevitable that we're going to get rid of all of this and make them do the work, make them start from the beginning. So this is like a forced intervention. Somebody feels like it's forced, but the universe might have been trying to steer somebody in a direction before. And because they weren't listening, they weren't answering the call, as I like to say. The Ace of Swords is in the reverse. They may have had a lot of guidance, or they whether they would word it like that is a different thing. They may not necessarily be spiritually inclined, or this is somebody who's losing a lot of the spiritual guidance that maybe they once had because of not using their discernment, because of not being aware, because of not, at least trying to make changes. Because this is definitely somebody who may have been dropping the ball in their own life. And because of that, it's very detrimental to their spiritual abundance, if that makes sense. So this is now someone here who is scrambling. This is now someone here who feels very confused because they may be being taught a lesson karmically, universally, about the relationships that they had in their life and what they did with a specific relationship. And this could be with you. They may not have chosen to invest in the right things in the past. They may have also have chosen to detach or to drop a significant relationship with you that would have steered them on a better course. Someone has gone the wrong way. And I feel like the universe is teaching someone a lesson. The Crown of Cups. Ten of Swords. If someone betrayed you, Pisces, are they getting their karma? They sure are. Seven of Cups. I don't know whose energy this is, but this is very messy, all over the place. It's very scattered. It's giving me anxiety, low-key. It really is. Why has this come out for Pisces? Three of Wands. Nine of Swords. Someone is really worried about their future. I don't know why they're so pessimistic about having a new beginning or whether a new start is going to come to them. But somebody is really in a dark place, Pisces. The Empress in the reverse is so lacking. It's so lacking. Something is so lacking. A side note as well, if you were expecting finances, if you have a child with someone and they've not been upholding their responsibility, someone could also directly feel like that is karma, there's a karma that's happening to them because of that too. This could be like bringing dysfunction in a family home, disrupting a foundation for children, for you, if that is relevant to you. It's not going to resonate with everybody. This is somebody who may feel like they dropped the ball on a responsibility and now they're getting repercussions of that action as well. The Sun, Five of Pentacles. Wow. I don't know who that is, Pisces. I don't know who that is, but that looks heavy. That looks karma. It's giving real karma. Where's Pisces? You knew this would happen though. This is like the energy of knowing it was only a matter of time before this would happen to someone. Justice in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I'm asking where you are. This is you realizing and knowing that this was going to happen to someone, and it could be directly because of a consequence of what they did to you. Five of Swords. You can see I'm invested. I'm here pulling extra cards when I should have grabbed these cards off the table a long time ago. Knight of Wands. Yeah, someone played in the face of the universe. Someone played in your face, in Spirit's face. They were there pulling down their trousers, being very disrespectful, showing their whole backside to the universe and to you. And they're paying for that. They're paying for that. Oh, gosh. Threw me away like garbage. 39-year marriage. Whew. 124, 124. The likes match the people in the room. 124 could be significant. Search that number, guys. Pisces specifically. Search the number 124. It matches. I very rarely see that. It matches. The likes and the people in the room are the same as I look up. Wow. Synchronicity. Thank you, George, for the 299. I appreciate you. He found the Temu version. Oh, that is hilarious. The Temu version. Do you know what? My son has started to say that, and I'm just like, I cringe every time he says it. He's like, Mummy, is it the brand version or is it the Temu version? I'm like, what do you know about the Temu version? But he knows. He knows. Who wants an additional spread? What's coming in collectively that's new? I'll do an additional spread for you guys. You're welcome, guys. Collective. Should we do a collective? We'll do a collective. What's next? This cup is so big. Collective. What's new? Let's get a fresh deck all together to do this. What is new? What's new coming in for my collective? Thank you guys for rocking with me. I've really loved this live. It's a different vibe in the daytime. I think I might try organize and do lives if I can in the daytime. I say that and then I probably won't even get the time or the chance in my busy schedule, but I'll try because I like this vibe. All right, collective. Let's see the new that's coming in for you. The trolls are sleeping. If I can avoid the trolls and the energy vampires, that would be fantastic. So I like this vibe. Thank you guys for being here. Let's do a collective. Let me timestamp this too. 2:15. Stay sleeping. Oh, thank you, George. By the way, those of you who are interested in personal readings, please do get at me in good time because I'm going to be having a break. So email me blackbutterflydiamondtarot@gmail.com to book a reading if you are interested. All right, let's see. Collective. Tell me about the new stuff that could be coming in for my collective. New stuff for the collective. The Tower and the Two of Swords. The Knave of Swords in the reverse. The Moon card in the reverse. And the Queen of Coins. Why? Nine of Coins. Some of you are going to be getting some information coming in towards you that is going to have you setting yourself free and setting yourself up in a different way away from something or someone. You could find out that somebody has been deceptive with you or lying. Now, I don't know if this is something that has been hidden from you for a while, but for a lot of you with the Death card, it's going to have you transforming. It's going to push you into the energy of standing on your own, maybe focus more on your stability. For my women, you could be trying your hand at entrepreneurship, maybe something creative. With the Nine of Coins, the Queen of Coins, there's some sort of new endeavor that you might be taking part in alone. Even for my masculines, I only say that because the Queen of Coins is feminine energy. It could be for my masculines too. You guys might be realizing, whoever this is resonating for, you guys could be realizing that something has really been standing in the way of your money, your finances, or the next stage, which is some sort of cornucopia or happiness that has been a block. There's been a block between you and getting to the next level for a while. And I do see you being able to sort of trample down and move past that block, whatever it is. Your road could be opening where it comes to a blockage that was standing in the way of you getting to the next level. Someone could definitely have been standing in the way of an opportunity for you. You may not have realized it though. This could just be you having more, you being more stable, you having more reasons to celebrate in your life. Some of you are really going to be realizing the importance of leaving something in the past, leaving someone in the past, and you don't want to heal this, whatever this is with someone. This could be in regards to an Aquarius that has been deceptive or a Scorpio. Either way, whatever sign, that you're dealing with, I see a definitive, okay, I'm about to move forward. This has been a blockage. This has not been real. There's something very false maybe about an energy that you've been dealing with. And now I'm about to take action on all the things that maybe I've been waiting on or sitting on here. A lot of you are about to find out some information of deceit, the devil. It's been holding you back, most definitely. And there's an energy of release. And when you release this, I do feel like it's making room for possibly even a new person, a new vibe in your life with the High Priestess. A lot of you, you've been doubting your intuition. Mwah. Thank you, George, for the $2.99. Oh, tried to like it and then my page went funny. Thank you, George, for the $2.99. A lot of you have been doubting your intuition. And I feel like something is going to happen where you're going to realize, you know what, I knew I wasn't crazy. Like, why did I doubt myself so much? Why did I doubt myself too much? For those of you who are ready today, I do see a prospect of new. That could be somebody who's been cheated on before and they've had to heal. Empress. I see Ace of Cups. I see a lot of you potentially blossoming where it comes to a love interest. This could be about a Scorpio or water sign that a lot of you could be meeting. I see there being some sort of energy around stability. I do see you moving quite quickly in a connection. This could be a lot of dates, you making decisions regarding the direction of something quite quickly. Something could turn very solid, very fast for a lot of you. Yeah, some of you are dropping some sort of pessimism as well, where it comes to you moving forward. This is looking to me as the energy of I am ready to move forward. I'm ready to move forward. I'm not 1 foot in my past and 1 foot in my future. I'm fully in my future. I'm fully in the present, and I'm ready to make changes, to make it happen, to move forward. This looks nice. 8 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. It's like the universe, your guides have been waiting for you to realize this. That's what this looks like. Because this could be that something has been hidden from you for a while, and maybe you've been sort of doubting your intuition. I see a lot of you, you've suspected something for a long time, or there's something here about, you know, is there a prospect of still fixing this, whatever this is for you? If this is a relationship, but I feel like this is to do with a person. Maybe this is like struggling with closure, because when you finally decide to move on, it's like it's really over, isn't it? So you could definitely be in a phase of really shutting the door on something for good. This is not standing in the doorway. This is not 1 foot in the doorway, 1 foot out of the doorway. This is not talking to that person when this pops up, when they pop up to try entertain a conversation regarding whatever the dynamic is between the two of you. This is no, I'm moved on now. The boundary is there. You're not allowed to call me at a certain time. If you even have to have calls with this person for whatever reason, there's a boundary there, and I'm moving forward. Okay, so this is about getting very, very sure about your forward movement where it comes to a new opportunity. And you're going to realize how much something has been holding you back for a lot of you. Because for a lot of you, you're still standing in the doorway. That doorway is hard to move away from sometimes, because it's like the portal is there, the doorway is just behind it, and you're standing in the doorway and the new portal is just there. And sometimes it's just a decision to step over the threshold and step into the new. Okay, so a lot of you you could be in that space. A lot of you could be in that space. Moving forward. For those of you looking for new love, I do see it here. This could be in relation to a Pisces, a Scorpio, maybe a Cancer. Water sign is strong. 4 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. Yes. 8 of Swords. Justice. Wow. Someone hates the fact that you seem to be healing. Someone hates the fact that you seem to be getting better and you could be onto more stability. For those of you who are already dating someone new, for those of you who are, you know, looking good, you could be putting energy into your health, your fitness, whatever have you, your mind, body and soul, your spirit, everything good where it comes to that, balancing out those energies. I do feel like someone is stuck on the fact that you could be getting the good end of the bargain where it comes to karma at this time, with the Justice card being here, and it could be putting someone in some sort of defeat or guilt where it comes to a missed opportunity. Wow. Some of you could be getting a new home. Some of you, if you've been saving, if you've been working hard towards a goal, that is going to come towards you with the Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Queen of Cups. You're going to love it. If you love it, I love it too. There's a nice energy around that. A lot of you, there is love too. There's dates. Some of you could also be going out with friends. Some of you could be getting beautified, I want to say. You could be taking care of yourself to arrange yourself to get ready for some sort of social event here as well. Definitely dating. I do feel like you've got someone here who could be crushing on you, or someone who will be. You may meet this person at work. Not all attention is good attention. And a lot of you are moving into the energy of you really trusting your intuition, especially if you doubted it in the past. Mwah. Thank you, elephants, love. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 999. Five of Swords. Yeah. I feel like it's going to be very, very hard for people to confuse your intuition, especially if you dealt with somebody who was manipulative in the past, disturb your peace. You're becoming very, very solid and very sure about yourself. Some of you, you're really going to be exuding some sort of self-love, and it's going to have an effect on your energy where it comes to you not being able to be thrown off balance because of other people. Okay. Especially if that was a thing for you in the past. Wheel of Fortune. You can't have your foot in your old life and expect to move forward. A lot of you need that message. I don't know who that's for. Because some of you may not be ending a past cycle. Now, a past cycle could be anything. A past cycle could be still dwelling. A past cycle could be the Seven of Wands. You resisting moving forward for whatever reason. Again, it's that energy of, okay, am I really ready to move forward? You know, am I really ready to say bye? Like, am I really ready to do that? And this could be very much a mental thing, an energy thing for a lot of you. It's almost like you've got the vehicle outside and you're going on a trip, right? You've got the Uber outside or the Lyft, wherever it is that you are in the world. And you've packed, you've prepared. Your suitcase is there. You're all packed. You've got everything you need. You've double checked your suitcase. You know everything's in there. But still you have that moment when the car's outside and you're thinking, do I have everything? I feel like I've forgotten something. That's what I'm getting. That's the feeling that I'm getting for a lot of you. It's like you feel like you're going to miss something. You feel like you're going to forget something. The Sun. The Moon. For some of you, it's your fear over feeling like you're going to miss out on something. That if something was keeping you back, if something was restricting your transformation with the Devil, what are you missing? The Moon and the Devil. A karmic relationship. For some of you, Page of Wands in the reverse. Something that wasn't exciting. Eight of Cups. There we go. Wow, Spirit just spoke. Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. This is about your transition. This is about moving into entirely your new beginning. Entirely the new beginning. Ah, thank you, George. Thank you. For some reason, I can't even like it. There's no icon to like it. I appreciate you. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Choose the path less traveled. Exactly. Because a lot of you you're in the doorway. I don't know who that's going to resonate for. Believe that a new outcome can be manifested. Believe that it can be different to what you've been going through. Because a lot of you, the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I got chills. 10 of Cups. 6 of Swords. What are you waiting for? You know, what are you waiting for? 10 of Cups. A lot of people can watch tarot and, you know, immerse themselves in wondering what's next. Because it does have that element of, you know, you want to predict good things. You want to know what the good stuff is, what's coming next, especially if you've been through a hard time. But are you energetically clearing out what you need to clear out? Are you energetically taking the step into the new portal, into the new direction of where you want to go? Because it can be really beautiful for a lot of you. I feel like there's someone here who needs to be told that you can't have one foot in your old life and expect to still move forward into the new, because we do have this energy with the Death card in the reverse. Is this mental for some of you? Is this that you're still, you know, entertaining conversation when someone reaches out to you? Is this that you are hoping somewhere in your subconscious that someone will still come back around? Really dig deep, because it's going to be very different for a lot of you. What's stopping you from moving forward? A lot of you, you've got your Uber outside, your spiritual Uber. And that spiritual Uber wants to take you to your next level. That spiritual Uber wants to take you to where you need to go. Okay? Because they see that it's bright on the other side. But with the Death card in the reverse, are you ready for that change? Because the change is here for a lot of you. Wheel of Fortune. The change is here. This looks like someone's Uber is outside calling them. And you don't want to miss it. Yes, you can call another Uber. But what about now? What about now? Like, I don't know who that was for. I love you so much, guys. I love you so much. I love the energy of this chat this time. There was no trolling. No trolling. I hope you guys loved it. Those of you who are waiting on personals for me, I know I'm coming. I have a list of personals that I'm working on. I am very busy, guys. But everybody will get their reading. I wanted to come on here and do something a little bit different because I've not gone live, and I saw a window. I get trolled all the time. Oh, my energy gets dragged down by trolls because energetically, like when I'm here in the evening, I just feel like it's draining for me. But this felt nice. I love you too. I love you guys. Have a lovely weekend. I'm about to get on with the rest of my day. Personals are open, blackbutterflydiamondtarot@gmail.com. I'm going to be taking personals for the next week. Okay, after that week, I am going to be stopping because it is Easter holidays over here soon. Thank you, Marquise. And my son's going to be out of school, and I need to free up some time because I'm one person and I do lots of stuff. I do lots of stuff. So trying to balance out my timings and my energy is important. If you've emailed me, I will get back to you. I don't want to leave this chat. This chat has been so cool. Really cool. Any good plans for the weekend? I want to be nosy because I don't get to talk to you guys very often. Thank you, George. God bless you. Anybody got nice plans? Black Butterfly Diamond Tarot at gmail.com. Thank you. I don't think I said my email. Going to the beach. Nice. I'm a homebody. I'm working at a clean energy festival. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Well, enjoy whatever it is that you're doing. Enjoy whatever it is that you're doing. I'm tired, so I want to be lazy. Do you know what? Sometimes I feel like life is just so busy. I value so much just being home and being in pajamas. I've got a very active son, so sometimes he's all go, go, go. And I'm like, yeah, slow, slow, slow. They go, go, go all the time. Sometimes I need a breather. Sometimes I need a breather. Moving and cleaning outside. Go to the local market, find a shirt for Soldier Surge. Oh, sending you healing for your surgery. Yeah. I love my home. Oh, tell me about those comfy pants. I live for the comfy pants now. I need room. I need room. Even things like denim and jeans. Like, I've got to the point now where it's like, when I wear jeans, it's like, oh, my body needs to breathe now. As soon as I get in, those things are coming off. Like, I need stretchy pants. Those pants where you can bend and squat and do a somersault all at once. Nothing to cut off the circulation. The body needs to breathe. You're welcome, Alex. I hope your shift is going well. I know you're at work. Oh, spring break. Tell me when spring break starts, because I feel like I have so many viewers that are in the US, and I know spring break is a thing, but I never know when these things are. I feel like I'm so like out of the loop. When am I coming to Australia? Oh, I would love to come for a holiday. I would love to come for a holiday. When I clear my schedule, I would love to. Maybe next summer. Yeah. Cynthia, I hear it completely. Like, during the week, it's so full on. It really is. Like, being able to slow down and unplug is just a blessing that I will always appreciate. I always appreciate downtime. We're in Australia too. Oh, nice. Mine already had spring break. Our spring break has already been. See, over here we have a thing called Easter holidays. In the US, spring break is maddeningly inconsistent. So it changes, I'm guessing. Okay. I thought it was at like the same time every year. I know it happens around now because we are in the spring, but I wasn't sure when. Two kids at different schools can have different weeks. Oh, okay, that's very all over the place. Over here we have Easter holidays, which is coming up. So my son is in school next week, and then he finishes, and then that's it for the spring season, for the Easter. And then we have Easter, the Holy Week, all of the festivities, and then he's back to school after that. One kid went to a Catholic school. Spring break was aligned with Easter. Yeah. With Catholic schools, they tend to do that. Similar to over here, actually. Even in the normal non-faith schools as well, they tend to like pitch it where it's on that week, where it falls right on you're off when you have the Easter season. the Holy Week, like Good Friday. Why have I forgotten them? Palm Sunday. You have that whole section of Easter. From Sydney. So if you do come, so if you give us a heads up, I will. I'll be announcing. I will. You guys will have to show me around. So there's a lot of people from Australia here, I'm realizing. Oh, your birthday's on Easter. Wow. Happy birthday in advance. I'm in Perth and would love to show you around. Ah, how far is Perth from Sydney? School me, please, because I have no idea in terms of like the location. Is that awfully far from Sydney? Happy early birthday. Yeah, happy early birthday, Robo. Thank you. Loving the Australia energy in here. Yeah, there's a lot of people from Australia. Five-hour flight. Oh, it's a flight. Oh, so okay, so it's not close. 4 hours, 5 hours. Oh, okay. So that might take a holiday and then a holiday within a holiday to fly to another destination within the holiday. A lot of kids don't like mascots and things, you know. A lot of kids don't. I'm trying to think, did my son have an aversion to those things? Not really. He really didn't like animals though when he was young. Like I remember taking my son when he was young to the farm. He cried the whole time. Like he did not do dogs, animals. He tolerates them now. Even he was asking me like a few months ago, can we get a dog? Can we get a puppy? Like I don't mind dogs. Like I'm quite okay with animals and stuff. But he was like, oh, can we get a dog? I was like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like he really is not an animal fan, or he wasn't. He's got a lot better with it though. He's got a lot better with it. I feel like if I get a puppy, like my son would just turn against the puppy. Like he'll be all right for the beginning, and he'll be like, no, I don't think this is a good idea anymore, mummy. And that will be a disaster because I'll be like, well, this is his home now or her home now. Like we can't just give the puppy away. Oh, really? Marquise. Oh, I would love a puppy. I would actually love it. But because my son, I've really like, yeah, I have to be considerate because he'll probably look at the puppy and be like, why did you bring that into the house? But although he has requested that he would like one, I'm not sold. Like, I feel like you're saying that now, but when the reality is here, is that going to change? Like, are you going to be telling me something else? And of course, by that point, we would have the puppy. So, but I would like one of those small dogs. I'm not a big dog fan. I don't think I'd get a huge dog. Like a small dog. Small dog would be cute. Who knows? I might do it in the future. Jack Russells are fun and smart. Are they vicious though? Are they vicious? One of my family members a long time ago had a Jack Russell. He was cute. I guess it depends on the training, right? Oh, Oh no, they're not vicious. Okay. Maybe a Jack Russell, small dog, a dog that doesn't grow past a certain size. Like, I'm saying this, but yeah, Jack Russells are all right. Depends on the training. Yeah, it depends on the training, because I've heard that training. Let me bring you closer because I can't even see the chat. Depending on the training, like I've heard that the training is important with dogs. That's another thing. I wouldn't get a dog and then not do the right thing with the dog. Like, I'd have to like make sure I'm up to all of that, making sure it's trained properly and so forth. Don't get a pit bull. Oh no, I would not get a I would never get a pit bull. No. Get one that doesn't shed hair. What about, like, is it called a cockapoo? Like a poodle? Like those fluffy dogs. You know what I'm talking about? Even a Yorkshire Terrier. Because dogs need a lot of attention, exactly. Okay. Yeah, I can't do a lot of the shedding. I can't do too much shedding. Reasonable is fine to be on top of the cleaning and everything, but like, I love the look of long-haired dogs. I just feel like, yeah, that must be a lot to like clean. Yorkie with a poodle. Yeah, Yorkie, mini. You guys are gonna make me want to get a puppy. You'll see. I'll announce in the community. I got a puppy, guys. What kind of character traits am I looking for? A dog that's really good around kids, because my son is very, very active, and he is still, yeah, he's still very excitable, and he runs around a lot, and he's very fast moving. So something that would, a dog that would be in tune and be able to be okay around kids, first and foremost. Chilled out temperament. That's a very good question. That's kind of it. Like, as long as I'm a Brummie here. Have you ever been over here? No, I've never been to Birmingham. Labradoodle. Bye, George. Sorry, I'm just here chatting away. I'm gonna go soon. I've just liked the vibe of the chat. Like, this is a different vibe. So I'm here to chat with you guys for a bit. Take care, George. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Yeah, overall, just like a chilled out, calm temperament. I don't know if you can really choose this, because I know generally dogs are can be very, I want to say they need a lot of attention. So something that will be okay to, I guess if I get one dog, maybe it will be better to get two. Or are there specific dogs that get lonely very, very easily? I wouldn't want the dog to be lonely, especially if I'm more active and stuff. Generally, I'm around a lot, so I don't think the dog will be sort of just left for long periods of time, really. But yeah, I wouldn't want the dog to feel lonely when we're out. Little dogs. You have a cleaning business, and most of my clients always want me to focus on cleaning up the dog's hair. Oh, cleaning fur is hard. Cleaning any hair is hard, but them pet hairs, oh, you have to have a very good vacuum. Not to mention like cleaning off the surfaces and stuff where it comes to pet hair. Oh, See, little dogs, what I want, tend to have separation anxiety. I would not, my heart wouldn't be able to take like a dog who's like really struggling to be by itself. Like I leave the house and we're not there and the dog's howling and make it, I can't, no, that wouldn't be fair. So a dog that can kind of be okay to be left for like short periods of time. They are a lot of work though. It's a commitment to have a dog. So I would want to be in a place where I can commit to doing it. So I wouldn't do it if I wasn't up to the challenge, you know what I mean? Because it's a responsibility. Keep a list and keep adding to it. Then you can cross-reference it, different breeds to narrow. That's actually a really good system to use. I might do that, Marquise, because it's come up in conversation a few times with my son, especially because he had a fear of them. So it wasn't ever something that I would have considered. I love, like, if I see a dog and the dog comes to me or is quite friendly, like I will pet the dog. I love to like pet other people's dogs. Like I've always been a person that's quite okay with that. Dogs don't really scare me. But my son now, he had a big fear of them. Like he would see a dog and he'll want to cross over the street. Like he wouldn't want to entertain any dog. And then like it kind of got me like thinking, oh well, I guess that's not a thing that we would ever do. But we've been having a few conversations about pets and animals and dogs. And then yeah, that might be a good system, to the point where he's like, oh, what dog could we get? He was asking for a German Shepherd. I was like, one of the police dogs, the dogs that the police have. I said to him, that dog takes a lot of training. I could be totally wrong. Maybe I'm naive, but that's a dog that will require a lot of training. Not to mention the fact that that's a big dog. That's bigger than what I think I would want to go where it comes to a dog. I want a small dog, reasonably not too hairy to manage too much hair, and a dog with a really nice temperament. Because yeah, he was talking about a German Shepherd, and I just said, I'm not sure that's a good idea. We might have to do our research with that one. We might. Thank you, Cynthia. Take care. I'm gonna head out soon as well. All dogs require training. A German Shepherd is actually not a bad idea. Okay, there you go. I stand corrected. I just assumed that those dogs would be, because of the line of, well, I guess it's just me just thinking that would make sense in my head, I think, because what they're used for, like protection dogs, guard dogs, sort of. The police use them. Like, yeah, that was me making like a naive analysis on that option. But maybe. Oh, they're very loyal and protective. All dogs require training. Yeah. Because especially over here, like back in the day, because I had a dog when I was young. Like we had a Labrador, like a black Labrador. And I love that dog. That in my childhood, like we had a dog. And back then, although like I don't remember him specifically going away to have any training, but he was disciplined. Like it was, the dog wasn't allowed to just muck around, and just do whatever. There was a certain level of discipline. But now I think it's more so a thing, especially over here in these countries. There's a lot of rules now where it comes to dogs and certain dogs and making sure that they're trained and stuff. So yeah, I think there's more emphasis on training now, because there are a lot of people who unfortunately get dogs and then they don't take care of them properly and they don't train them in the right way and they're not used for the right things. And yeah, so it's something to consider. Yeah. Labradors. Oh, he was really gorgeous. Like he was a black Labrador. He was very, very sweet. Very sweet. Very sweet. Right. I could talk to you guys all day. I could really do that, but I'm about to head out. Yeah, I'm going to do my research before we do it. And I'm going to make sure my son is sold on the idea. Because another thing about my son, sometimes he does change his mind. He's a Gemini. He's a Gemini. So with him, when we make decisions, it has to be like literally like twisted and turned and brought up again and reevaluated. And we do all of that a lot of the time where it comes to making decisions. So it would definitely not be uncommon for him to say yes. And then down the line, it's like, I'm not sure about this. But yeah, it's a big decision. Exactly. Then it will just all be me, which I wouldn't mind that if it falls on me as the parent, you know, taking responsibility for the walking of the dog, the feeding, the everything, the grooming the dog, if that's relevant, you know, if it's a long-haired dog or whatever have you, or has more hair. But come rain or shine, you've got to make sure you're taking that dog out, walking the dog, exercise, all of that stuff will probably fall on me predominantly. So I've got to be prepared for that. But yeah. Guys, it's been amazing. It's going to be me, Kim. It will be me. I will probably do everything. I told my son it's first and foremost him. If and when the dog comes, it's good discipline. Yeah, and you know what? It would really like teach him about looking after another body, albeit a dog. Like it shows some sort of responsibility. We've got to take care of the dog. We've got to feed him. We've got to do all of that. Yeah. See, I'm telling you, there's got to be major negotiations, because I'm telling you, he will say yes 1 minute and then we will be in a totally different place like a couple of weeks after. It will be like we're having a different conversation. So he tends to change his mind sometimes. But yeah, being sure that the dog fits in with us is important. Mwah. Thank you, Enigma. Lovely to see you. I think that's my cue. I'm here talking about dogs. So thank you guys for your support. Make sure you like the video. Timestamps will be available. I'm literally going to come off here and put them up while I'm making my lunch. My stomach is growling a little bit. Take care, guys. Thank you. See you next time. Pitbull, can pit bulls be friendly? Now you're grabbing me into the next conversation. Can our pit bull, do they have that temperament? I guess it depends on the training. Tell me more about that. Mr. Black Eyes. Are pit bulls friendly? Maybe they could be trained. I'm not saying that they have mean temperaments, but can they be friendly? Like, maybe it's a stereotype of me feeling like pit bulls are, you know, vicious, or because I guess it depends on the training, right? Now I want to know if that's a thing, because they're probably very good protective dogs, but you don't want a purebred American pit bull terrier. They can turn violent. They can turn violent. Yeah. I'm gonna have to talk about this and do my research. I'll have to do my research because it's got to be right for us. I have a full-blooded Staffordshire, and yes, they are friendly. Okay, but they are very loving dogs. Okay. I need to find a middle ground with it. A former colleague of mine had a huge African pit bull, like dog size. Can I read? Like dog the size of a small Shetland. The dog was a pussycat. That's what I want. I want a dog that's just literally just sweet and cuddly and nice. You'll see me taking out my dog in my little bag, buying little cute coats. You know what I really love? Like when it's cold outside and you see the dogs with their little coats on and their raincoat. Oh, that would be me. That would be me. I would be dressing my dog, matching outfits and all sorts. The dog will be tired of me. I'm telling you. Ah, there will be a coat for every season. A coat for every season. The little onesie. Oh, that I would be that dog, mum. I would. Do you know what? It's funny you should say that. Sorry, Marquise. Do you know what I really like? I'm going to tell you a guilty pleasure of mine. I really love those people, and I follow a few people of these people on YouTube. Those people who like cook gourmet food for their dog. Those people who take care of their dog. Like there's a lady who I watch, and I think she's got I don't even know the breeds of her dog, but she's got those beautiful grey fur. I don't know if are they pit bulls? I don't even know, but she looks after them. They have their own bedroom. They have their own beds. She dresses them. She puts them in onesies. She takes care of their coat, coconut oil. She washes them. Like I'm obsessed with watching those videos of people taking care of their pets, like literally taking care of them better than I take care of myself. Grey fur with light eyes. Yeah. Wilm Marana. Am I saying that completely wrong? Dobermans are amazing dogs. Do they grow really big though? Dobermans are big dogs. Are they big dogs? Rings a bell somewhere. Yeah, there's a lady on YouTube and I'm obsessed with watching her videos. Like how she takes care of her dogs is just, I'm obsessed with watching her. And I always watch it. And then there's another channel that I watch where there's like, I think she has a terrier and a chihuahua. There's a chihuahua and she dresses them in cute outfits and she makes all of this lovely food for them and she shows how she cooks it and prepares it. It's like gourmet, and then she dresses them in different cute outfits and she like shows the video of her process of cooking for them and then them eating the food. I love those videos. I don't know what it is. And more recently, a lot of those videos are popping up on my feed. I love watching people take care of their animals. I don't know. I love it. Dobermans are high maintenance. Like I actually love people looking after their dogs, like watching them. Like this other lady that I'm talking about that has the grey fur dog. Their coats are just immaculate. They just look beautiful, and you can tell she cares for those dogs, how she feeds them. Listen, they have their own bedroom and their own beds. Like she is for her dogs. She has no kids. Yeah, she doesn't have any kids. Sometimes she does shorts of that with that caption, who needs kids? Have kids, they said. Where? She said. And she's holding her dog like a baby, like stroking up her dog. I love watching her. I don't know why. There's something very therapeutic about watching people look after their dogs. So I'd be that dog mom. I would. Golden Retriever. I have such a beautiful temperament. Golden Retriever reminds me of an elderly auntie I knew who would cook for a little poodle. I'm telling you. Don't get a husky. They're pretty but difficult. I saw a husky the other day walking past me. They're beautiful dogs. They're really beautiful dogs. Literally, I saw the dog. It looked like a dog that had just come from Alaska, like or somewhere. Like it should be in the snow. It looks like one of those dogs. Like really beautiful though. Golden retriever. I'm gonna do my research, guys. We'll reconvene at another time to see what I've decided on the dog front. But yeah, this conversation has made me want to kind of like invest in doing some research. You'll be like, I can't do a reading. I need to groom my dog. I'm telling you, it will add another responsibility to my line of responsibilities. I'll literally be like, no live, guys. My dog needs me. Okay, I'm chilling with my dog next time. Sorry, Gemini, I can't do your reading because my dog needed a walk at that time. Yes, he did. He needed a walk. Dogs are like kids. They are. They're fully responsibilities, especially when you take care of the dog how they're supposed to be taken care of. It's a whole nother child, I think. So yeah, I'll be skipping out on you guys to look after my dog. I would be. No offense. I would be. I'd neglect the channel for the dog. I would. And this channel is very important to me. Guys, it's been lovely. Some dogs help with readings. Literally, I might even have a little pedestal here, and the dog can just jam with me while I do the readings, chill with me. That dog will be my best friend, I'm telling you. You guys are making me want to research dogs. Watch this space. You'll get the dog its own channel, just like Kate with Aries. I'm telling you, I might just do that. Have a channel dedicated to me caring for my dog, because I just feel like it's just fascinating. I don't know why. I just really love to watch those people that do that. Like, whoever thought of that idea to do that, like, amazing. Because why not? Like, why not? Why can't a dog have a channel? Like, why not? Why not? I love it. American Bulldog. Small female. Might be a good choice. Morning, I miss your reading, but you are so on point. Thank you. Well, the timestamps will be up now. So I'm just here chatting, to be honest. I'm just here chatting, which I need to come off here because I got personal readings to do and other stuff to do. But guys, it's been amazing. Thank you, Stellium. Thank you, Mr. Black Eyes. Thank you, everybody. If I've missed anybody, thank you to those of you who caught the reading and you stopped by, you chatted with me. Don't worry, if you've missed it, you can rewind. We were just having a random conversation. I should have been gone a while ago, but I just chilled with you guys because it's been a lovely energy in the room. I don't think I've ever had this energy, which is nice. Bye, Kim. Take care. Mwah. I'm dragging myself away from you guys, although I wish I could speak for longer. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for the support as well. Timestamps available after the live. Be patient with me, guys. Give me a second. I am going to put them up. I need to type them because I've written them down. So, yeah, I'll go live on another occasion. I'll try to go on live soon. Please watch all your placements and signs. Interested in a personal reading, please do email me, Black Butterfly Diamond Tarot, gmail.com. I love you guys. Mwah. Have an amazing weekend. Bye, guys.